is Doug Walker. You're watching The Crazy House, Crazy McCormick.
And by the way, I just want to say, fuck Crazy McCormick. Whack as fuck.
What up, y'all? Welcome to the Crazy House. Interesting week, isn't it? So about 2 days ago, I would have to say that we all got together and we celebrated No King's Day, otherwise known as Independence Day, the day where we celebrate our independence from having a fucking king. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but anybody who decided to prematurely go on one of those peaceful protest riots and fucking do the damn thing. That's not what No King's Day is about, fam. You know, like I think we all have that established. Anyways, I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. I know I did because I worked and got money. That's always a good thing for me when I work and get money. Okay, so I have to say that right off the rip. Secondly, I have to say, Orphan Rabbit 87, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. So let's just keep it rolling because those do not come around very often. Why is my camera so goddamn bright? All right. What happened here? What is with all the extra whiteness? Okay, like I look like fucking mayonnaise with glasses. Like this is just no, no. Like this is too white even for me. All right, I gotta figure this out. How in the hell do I get this fixed? Let me check the white balance, the exposure. Let's see if there's anything that I can do to fix this. No, fam, you're doing it wrong. All right. Okay, so maybe that's a little bit better. You can see the bone structure in my fucking face. I don't know if that's like a permanent indentation from all of the fucking vaping on this binky of mine. Kreyz McCormick, a man that usually is not lost for words. But also I can't seem to fuck this up anyways. Looks good, sounds good on my end, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for clocking that in. Because usually most of y'all motherfuckers just say reticent and stuff like that when I don't even know what I sound like and everything when I'm on my stream. Nevertheless, though, I had a pretty good week. First full week of actually being able to work my independent job and doing the damn thing. Made $1,000 this week, so that makes me a happy fucking guy. And there was one thing that I looked up, but because of something that we're going to talk about in the future, I don't know if it's right for me to actually talk about the fact that there is a possible speculation. There is a possible speculation that Gmo Ski might possibly be in jail right now for beating the shit out of his fucking BBW. Uh, all I've seen is allegations and hearsay on that, so I'm definitely saying that this is not fact. I have seen a couple of things, but nothing that really ties it in as fact. But I don't want to make it look like I'm a conspiracy theorist as much as he has been with his video game conspiracy theories. I don't know why the fuck. I don't know why the fuck Gmoski has been trying to fucking coincide crazy creepy pasta conspiracy theories and tying them in with video games. Look, as a gamer, fuck you because you're trying to destroy my childhood. All right? Like, this is one of the reasons why a child fucking gave you a keychain with a GameCube on it, okay? So, like, let's just put that out there. The other thing, too, is, like I said, I don't know if it's true, but I will say, if it is true, there's your legacy, fam. Okay? If it is in fact true that Gmoski beat the shit out of his woman and caused cuts on her fucking neck, and he's sitting in jail right now, there's your legacy. And it's funny as hell to me because, like, when this shit came out, like, I was looking through the comments because, like, the one thing that I saw was, like, there was, like, 170 something fucking comments in there. And the meme king was like, I don't even want to touch this. When he has been fucking dragging Gmoski and his so-called legacy through the mud for the last 4 or 5 fucking years. And I'm like, dude, this is a perfect opportunity for you to say, well, there's your legacy now. And he didn't even do it. He's like, I don't want to play anymore. I'm out. You could have been like, here, Meme King, I'm giving you this. Okay, I don't have a silver platter, but here, his legacy. Okay? But like I said, I don't know if it's real or not. Okay? Speculation here too, whether for, speculations and rumors and stuff like that, just leave it at that. Okay, fam? I'm only saying this stuff for the sake of the comedy behind it. Okay? See, I've been wondering if Crazy already gave his review on the new Mikey Clark produced Zool record. No, because that was released on Magic Ninja Entertainment, and I don't listen to anything on Magic Ninja Entertainment. I am pro ICP all the fucking way. I have been a psychopathic fucking bootlicker ever since they, Twisted declined the march. That's just how it's been for me. I've wondered for years why M&E did business at all with Gmo. In my opinion, they just used him to talk their shit for them, to be honest. Um, I mean, honestly, like, they didn't fucking treat Gmo like a fucking attack dog. Like, no lie, like, I'm not gonna lie. Gmo Ski has some fucking talent, but he has it in a sense of, like, he's a battle rapper, you know? That's why he was able to, like, make the fucking Check Your Resume song in less than 24 hours, because he treated it like it was a fucking battle. As for that being done, like, I guess I can say that I can respect the fact that he was just defending his camp. Like, Twisted really wasn't going to do anything, and I don't think that Twisted was just like, we're gonna let the honey badger off the fucking leash and let him do his thing on the mic. Like, I don't think that that was the case. I think that was all stuff that Gmo did on his own, and it severely fucking backfired on him because he didn't really know what he was getting himself into. you know, like, Gmo knows about the Juggalo world, but he doesn't know about the Juggalo world. It's the same thing that Paul Mooney once said. Everybody want to be an N-word, but nobody wants to be an N-word. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of the same thing. It's like he knows about the Juggalo world, but he really doesn't know about the Juggalo world. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, so he fucking beat the shit out of his woman, allegedly, supposedly. Speculation, let's just keep it at that. Speculations! Aha! Anyways, let's go on to the fucking shit, all right? Like, we got some stuff that we got to cover before we get into the reaction videos. That was one thing that I think 89, yeah, was it 89? 89 kind of brought this up. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about this. And it is the fact that Alazul Ilu put this out on the Instawebs. They went to the gram and they announced their departure from Magic Ninja Entertainment, and it reads, "The time has come, the church bells ring, edgelording is upon us. Their chimes filled the darkness of the void and shocks to life the pulsating, horror-filled heart of the Zulican horde. Let it be known. The Alazul Ilu are no longer affiliated with any record label. Their home from here until eternity is their own imprint and domain. Long live evil." Okay, I'm going to do this in a different voice now, this paragraph. "We want to give our most sincere thanks to those who have supported us throughout our macabre-laden magical journey thus far. Your undying support will not go unrewarded. We are only just beginning. A new era of darkness is upon us, and its arrival will breathe new life into this wicked shit we hold so near and dear. Are you prepared to walk with us as the world burns? Horror has a home, and it's with Long Live Evil." So basically, that's them saying, yeah, we left Magic Ninja. Now, I don't know if there's actually, like, beef or anything like that. I think it was just the same thing as the damn Dirty Apes that left, Like, they fucking did their shit. Same thing with Lars. They released an album, and then they left. They released a couple albums with Alazul Ilu, and then they left. Now, the question is that now that Alazul Ilu is no longer under the ties of Magic Ninja Entertainment, does that mean that there is a possibility that they could be doing gathering shows in the near future? Because there has been a blacklist, despite the fact that Jumpsteady had said that anybody else outside of the previously signed members of Psychopathic Records that are currently signed to Magic Ninja Entertainment, they don't have beef with those motherfuckers. Literally none of them have actually performed at a gathering of the Juggalos. Okay? And I would say that also includes the Last American Rock Stars, who really only had one album and then jetted. Now, like, Alazul Ilu was, like, from what I remember, and I could be wrong on this, but if I remember correctly, Alazul Ilu was signed to Magic Ninja Entertainment the very last time that they performed at the Gathering of the Juggalos. And I don't remember if it was actually on a stage or if it was Renegade style, but apparently they were there at the Gathering. And so that does kind of raise the question, Zool is doing their Camp Zool shit, but it is Juggalo shit, and they're no longer under the guise of Magic Ninja Entertainment. So it does raise the question, is there a possibility that sometime in the future, Alazul Elu could indeed perform at the Gathering of the Juggalos? I mean, only time will tell. Or is it that Violent J is going to have such a heavy fucking crutch over the hatred that he has for not psychopathic. Yeah, Violent J has a hatred over his own fucking record label. You know, not on the real though, but no, no, that was that I was misspoken. Even though even though Violent J has a immense hatred for Magic Ninja Entertainment, they're no longer signed. So does that mean that they're free to fucking perform at the Gathering? Are they free to gather? Have they been gathering this entire time, just not masked? Because this is all I know of these guys. I don't even know if these are real masks. Maybe that's their actual faces or something like that. I don't fucking know. Let's just try to keep it kayfabe here, fam. But nevertheless, I think it's, and to be totally honest, I personally think that Alazul Elu did what they were supposed to do. Because I don't think Magic Ninja Entertainment is supposed to be meant for ninjas to fucking stay there. Like Psychopathic, allegedly, apparently, nobody was supposed to fucking stay there. Like, they were supposed to fucking share whatever it is that they learned and give it to the next group so that way they could go out on their own, and just nobody left. Or, so it kind of fucking ended up becoming, Stockholm Syndrome for Jay or something like that, and then he leaves and he's just like, no, please, please, for the love of God, come to a meeting. And like when Twisted left. And it was like, please, just come to the meeting. We got to have you at the meeting, and blah, 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 and they never fucking showed. Nevertheless, it makes me wonder, Speculate all you want, I guess. Put your speculations in the chat, fam. Do you think that Magic Ninja, fuck Magic Ninja. Do you think Psychopathic will allow Alazul Elu to perform at the Gathering of the Juggalos? If not this year, but some gathering in the possible future. Like a gathering within the next 5 years. Will they be able to perform by the time we get to the 30th annual Gathering of the Juggalos? Submit your answers now. All right. To be honest, I don't hate Zool, but they've underachieved. I have to read it like that. Underachieved at this point, in my opinion, despite their hype they had when the Almighty was released. I mean, like, I never really gave Zool a chance, but it's honestly because of the fact that they were under Magic Ninja Entertainment. And if my assumption on how the contracts are fucking done, because of the fact that Jamie and Paul and George are all CEOs of Magic Ninja Entertainment, no matter who releases what on Magic Ninja Entertainment, Jamie and Paul will take a chunk. They will take a small chunk because part of their fucking ownership of Magic Ninja Entertainment will be that factor. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might be at this year's gathering, but will they be performing? And I don't mean Renegade stage. At the very least, the second stage. Because let's be honest, there are some ninjas that have only performed on Renegade stage, and I don't think that Zool is that far down the line as those people. Zool is worth an iconic stage at the very least. Okay, second stage at the very least. So long live evil. And this comes at an interesting time because I had actually been considering doing more things now with my new job and working for myself. Um, I had actually considered the possibility of adding more shows to the list of the shit that I want to fucking do. Like future floats, like maybe drive down to Arkansas and fucking be at the float for the shows. And I had actually also considered Camp Zool. I had also considered even Astronomicon. Like I'm curious to see what Astronomicon has to offer. I've been to a con here in Grand Rapids. I would like to see what the con provides over there. There better be some fucking video games for me to buy over at that con because yeah, I like I don't think that I'm actually willing to unless I see who actually is, at the fucking shit. Maybe I might fucking go to Astronomicon. Maybe. Think of it like this. Zool compared to the success Ouija has had, that can't be denied at this point. There's no comparison, to be honest. Well, yeah, there's really no comparison between Ouija and Al Zool Elu, to be totally honest. Like, it's not that I wasn't listening to them because I don't think that they have talent. I do think they have talent. It's just that anything that has the Magic Ninja star on it, Twisted takes a piece. And I vowed a long ass time ago that I was not going to give my money to Magic Ninja Entertainment whatsoever. However, that was back in 2017, and times have changed. It's been almost 10 years since the fucking the beefing happened. You know, times have changed, and I've gotten older, and I really don't want to miss out on a lot of shit, especially with ICP doing less fucking shows. And I love watching the clowns. I like going to Ouija shows and all these other fucking shows, and I don't want to fucking stay too far away from the fam. Like I haven't done anything with really any other juggalos since February. And having to go from February all the way to August with no juggalo interaction, like I'm getting antsy. Like I could have gone to the float, if I quit my real job earlier, but I didn't. It is what it is, I guess. Now, another thing too, and I found this on Fago Lovers, and apparently they're bringing back Psychopathic Soldier street teams. We are expanding the greatest street team to run beneath the streets. So, okay, like, I'm curious. I mean, I'm not going to fucking apply, but I'm sure that some of y'all might be interested in doing this. I've known a couple of people here and there that have gone and done the street team thing. Me personally, I'm clutch where I am right now. Being a Juggalo podcaster, I'm happy where I am. What up, Illegals hubby? I see you in the chat. Let's see. I missed the hype that was behind Zool when the Almighty dropped. You know what I remember about Zool, though, is the fact that somebody, a ninja, who really likes the movie Child's Play, once said that all Zool really is like the horrorcore and Juggalo equivalent to what Five Finger Death Punch is to metal. It's like, we need to make the ultimate fucking mixture of horrorcore and pa, Alazul Elu. That's basically how they fucking explained it. Alright, so, anyways, here are the duties, apparently. Pass out physical promotional items in your area when provided. So, flyering. Are we getting our flyers from an old school Kinko's? I saw someone call them Timu Texas Chainsaw today. Oh my god. Share psychopathic and ICP news and information on your social media. I'm already doing that. All right. Volunteer for Gathering of the Juggalo street team events if attending. So basically free shit like I mean, hey, if you get to be a part of the street team, then you're going to be asked to do Gathering of the Juggalo things, which you get a fucking golf cart. You must have Facebook. So that's the caveat right there. You must have Facebook. So if you don't have an account to the Book of Face, then you are not able to fucking attend this shit. And internet applications are encouraged because yes, at this point I think now that they're not, like their street teams have their original street teams I guess have this is just my speculation, okay? Speculation at this point. This is just a guess. Okay? I'm not saying that this is set in stone, so anybody who clips this and tries to take it out of context, well, here's the raw details. I'm not saying this is true when I say this. But is there a possibility that without the original street teams that they had formed, some of them possibly might have dissipated, some of them might have unplugged and realized the possibility that Psychopathic is full of shit and they're only out for our fucking money and, the fucking carnival is God and they left the fucking Juggalo world and all this other stuff. So now they're no longer part of the street team. Okay? So without the street teams, there's not really a whole lot of people that are going to know about Psychopathic and what they've got going on and, when they're going to be doing shows and all this other stuff. So they need street team ninjas in order for them to fucking do their shit. Right? Now, here's the thing though. There's only 3 places that the world in the world that fucking juggalos are known at. North America, the UK, and Australia. There's a small smattering of ninjas that we know that are from Japan, like Whoop Nanaho or Nosawa, the JCW wrestler who is actually from Japan, but he's retired, I guess. And so, like we need Ugandan juggalos, okay? And not just Kamala. Okay, like we need Elon Musk as a street team member because, Elon Musk is in fact down with the clown. He said so on Twitter once upon a time. We found that out. Okay, so to apply, send a 3-minute or less video explaining why you would be a good addition to our team. Include your Facebook name, contact information, and title the email with the area for which you are applying for. So in this example, you would say my name, gargle the fucking hatchet hog for 3 minutes, and then, give them the email and let them know what city you're from, I guess. So basically that's what it is. And the email to do this shit at is ps.application@gmail.com. Interesting. Now, me personally, like, I feel like that there is a lot of juggalos out there who do fucking all of this shit. Like, I got the fucking message about Alazul Elu from another ninja on fucking, on Instagram. I got this from Fago Lovers, like, other than the free fucking promotion that Psychopathic gets from us juggalos on the internet that does the podcasting and shit like that, well, now this is going to be your full-time fucking job. Anytime that they have a flyer out there, you're going to have to fucking put it out there in their stead. Okay? I can only imagine how many people are going to be fucking doing this shit, and they're going to be like, yeah, Shaggy gave me a flyer to fucking put on my website or on my fucking Instagram to let people know that the Shaggy show will be fucking joining. But like in real life though, like the best way to fucking do this shit is yes on social media and maybe a couple of old school tactics. I still see a lot of fucking bands around in the Grand Rapids area that still flyer. Most of them are fucking Mexican bands, but that's on the west side, but still, nevertheless, it works. So I can't fucking hate on OG flyering style. And, the new shit is a lot of this stuff. But I think that one of the best places that could possibly fucking reach a giant audience could possibly be TikTok, and that's because of and it's actually because of the way that the algorithm works. Because the way that the algorithm works on TikTok, I actually tried to explain this to Politicize, but TikTok was considering trying to ban me from TikTok by explaining this to him. Allegedly, this is how it works. When you upload a video, it sends out the video to 300 people at random, okay? And it is their job to like the video, subscribe to the channel, or not subscribe, but follow the channel, share the video, comment on the video, or a combination of all of them, okay? And and depending on what interaction it has a certain point system, okay? The best way that you can get points is just having the video be watched all the way through at least twice, because it's 4 points for a video being watched. It's 5 points if the video was watched more than once. Okay, so if it's watched multiple times, then it's like, I think maybe possibly 5 points for either being replayed or being replayed every fucking time. 4 points for a share, I think. 1 point for a like, 2 points for a comment. Okay? And I believe that's how it fucking works. Yeah, I fixed the chat box. So I believe that's how that shit works. So if you have somebody on TikTok that watches a video all the way through, that's 4 points. And then between the first 300 people, like, the more points that you get, the more that video is going to spread out, which means more points. Okay? It's kind of like Beavis's explanation of money and chicks. First you get a bunch of money, and then you get to score with all these chicks. And then after you score with all the chicks, you get more money. So you get more chicks, so you get more money, and you get more. And that's how it works. Okay? That's the TikTok algorithm. And personally, I think that if anybody ends up becoming a street team member, that might possibly be one of the best ways to fucking do it. But in order to get your grab, you have to throw down hashtags on the motherfucker, so that way they know exactly where to fan this stuff out. That's the reason why I have 2 videos that have almost 1 million views. Okay? One of them making fun of the government, and the other one making fun of Lily Tino. Okay, one video has almost 4 million views, and it's gone viral 3 times. And I have another one where the video has gone viral of Lily Tino because that was a relevant topic, and it's almost at 1 million fucking views. Because I kind of, sort of, ish know what I'm doing. Sort of. Okay, so we're almost at the fucking end of this. Actually, we are at the end of this because...
You know what really bums me? I'm going to get back into RIPs.
You know what really grinds my gears? It's when Shaggy Two-Dope tries to tell me how to do my fucking job. Okay. Okay, so if you don't know what this video is, and this video I actually found on Facebook, and I'm sure that it's gone around to Juggalo circles and whatnot and everything, but in this video, I find this interesting because Jay is too busy to be on the Shaggy show. But here we got Shaggy Two-Dope in a session that... And it's basically like a 2-minute session of him saying, you know what really grinds my gears? Now, I don't know exactly how old this fucking video is, but I'm pretty sure that it's fucking recent. Now, what he's talking about in this video, well, it's about us, okay? The faces that run the places here on the interwebs, on social media, whether it be myself, Swill, Child's Play Ninja, Bash the Dead Guy, Humble Among, the Bartle House, the Bender Boys, the Outcast Owls, Chuck Reeves, whoever the fuck. It's all of us, okay? He's waggling his finger at us like a disappointed father. Here's the fucking video. And if you get the chance, just like peruse through his fucking chat because it's interesting shit.
But you know what just really bums me out and is a real downer nowadays? Juggalo podcasters. Like the ones that do the news.
Oh, that's me! Because that's what I just did for the last 30 fucking minutes. What's wrong with that?
Whatever the fuck, or what the happenings in the Juggalo world and all.
Yeah, because, you know, every fucking ninja's got their finger on the pulse of the community. I mean, like, let's be realistic here. Like, I spend 6 days a week working and playing video games, okay? Like, that's a mass majority of my fucking week over the summer. So, here's the pulse. And here's my finger away from the pulse, jammed far up my ass. Say, would you like a chocolate-covered pretzel? That's me, you know? So, like, my only way of actually getting in touch with some of this shit, like, every once in... Like, literally, the only time that I figure out what's going on in the Juggalo community right now is when I'm taking a shit and scrolling through Instagram. Or when I'm scrambling to try to shuffle through the void trying to find shit, which usually ends up me being on on fucking Fago lovers stealing their stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, in the crowd, his audience, Shaggy's audience in the chat is about to fucking go ham on their list of speculations.
The fucking whatever so-called drama between all these camps and stuff.
Yeah, like, cause there's a bunch of it.
Which, number one, like, it's funny because, like, it's like they say it like we're just so involved in it. I don't even think about that shit, never. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're too busy.
What's so sad about it, and what's
like, look at this right off the rip. The names start fucking popping up. Humble Among is the first one that comes out from somebody. And then after that, it's the boy Blue. That's fucking wonderful. Oh, God. It's just funny as hell because it's like, Shaggy's just like, you know what really disappoints me is the podcasters that talk all this shit. And then the people that are watching him start dropping names. It's like, no, he's not planning on fucking saying, no, like, this guy's an asshole or this guy's an asshole. He's basically saying, like, he doesn't like seeing it.
Like, it's like disheartening because there's never nothing positive in it. It's always just talking shit, heavily speculating on shit with no facts behind it.
I mean, like, at least if you're going to speculate on it, at least let people know that you're fucking speculating on it. It's like, look, this, like, the way I fucking do this shit, it's like, I'm not really trying to fucking bait anybody, you know? Like, the closest thing to a bait is the topic of the channel, of the video itself or the live, and I'm not even good at that anymore, okay? I used to be, like, 10 years ago, I was killing it. All right, with like 20, 30,000 videos, like when I talked about the rift between Psychopathic and Magic Ninja and how Tech 9 was in the middle of it. I was the first person to fucking talk about that shit, and I got like 30,000 fucking views out of that motherfucker. Hell, I got that video out before Child's Play Ninja did, which I can lord him over that forever. I actually got a piece of information before he did. You know what I'm saying? Your program is one of the most serious and with good Juggalo content and other content. Even when you talk about politics or video games, it is super interesting. I thank you for that, dude. I'm grateful that you feel that way about my content. See, like, my thing is that, like, I want it, like, yes, there is a little bit of seriousness behind what it is that I'm talking about. But I also want to try to keep things entertaining without having to talk shit on anybody And I really don't want to fucking bring my drama into the show anymore. Like, I'm not saying that I'm a saint. I've never worn a white hat, okay? Because those get dirty very easily. But the fact is that where I'm at now, I still have people that ride my fucking dick, okay? Like you heard a voice at the very beginning of the show. Before the fucking end of the intro, you heard the voice, which actually was timed pretty fucking well in comparison to the intro video to the intro audio. But which yeah, like kudos to that dude for subscribing at just that right time. But nevertheless, it's like yes, I've got people who I've got bad blood with in this community, but I don't want to really have to shine too much of a light on them because I don't want that to be what the content of this show is about. There are people in this community, and I believe that's who Shaggy's fucking talking about, where they claim to be the newscasters, and that's all they fucking do is talk shit. You know, like any possible chance that they can get, they're gonna fucking shit on another podcaster. Hell, there are other podcasters out there who don't even talk about the news at all, and that's all their fucking videos are, is just talking nothing but shit and hating on other people. Okay, and I guess with this whole thing, Shaggy 2 Dope is the entire time he's like on this video, like he's saying he doesn't understand it.
And fucking, it's just never like good shit. It's just always like dissing other people on it, and fucking and it's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's just like fuck, and everybody hates each other in that world.
Unfortunately, yes. I mean, like, see, like when I started YouTube back in 2000, actually, how old is my daughter? About 17 years ago. So, like in 2008, when I first started doing stuff on YouTube, there was nobody, okay? Or very few juggalos out there, all right, that were constantly making fucking juggalo content. And maybe I'm wrong about that, but I wasn't there on YouTube a lot to see this type of stuff because I was watching other stuff on YouTube since YouTube opened up. But then when Google owned it and they started fucking getting rid of a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, Cali Green Too Fresh, you're up in this bitch. You remember this shit. Like back in the day, people like Cali Green Too Fresh, people from Carnival Spirits, Child's Play Ninja even, Turbo Girl, fucking Cocaine the Clown, Chris Crow, like all of these fucking people, Jay the Juggler, Shade even, you know, Echo Side Fiend, a whole bunch of cats that were either fucking making videos or typing in comments and shit. Ninja with a Pencil being another one of them. You know, like when I first came in, when I first started on YouTube, the whole concept of my videos was to find other juggalos and make friends. Okay? Then the videos ended up turning into me trying to fucking, you know, find hater videos and tell them why they're stupid and why they're wrong. And I got a lot of attention out of those videos. That's where I started getting my name out there. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, you know why chicks love Jesus? Because he's hung like this. That's Shaggy's fucking message on this. Chicks love Jesus because he's hung like this. Anyways, but like all of these other ninjas we got together, and the video making ninjas, like, yes, there was competition because there's a small fucking handful of juggalos in that circle, and we needed to expand. And as a matter of fact, there would be times where I would make videos that CPN would watch, and that would cause him to want to make a better fucking video. And then I would watch his video that was better than the last video that I made, and it made me want to be better than that. You know, so like we would bank on each other and make other videos. And yes, while it was healthy competition, there was never any malice. There was never any fucking hate between me, him, or anybody else. There was literally only one person out of that entire group of juggalos that we all got together and said, you know what? Fuck that guy. And he was a juggalo. The reason being is because he was trying to tell a 15-year-old girl how fucking sexy he thought she was. And when we found out, oh, yeah, we let the hate rain on that motherfucker. Okay? And then there was one guy who I still to this day, like, I endear. Elliot 419, okay? Elliot 419 was a god amongst men to me. Even though his time on YouTube was short-lived, he gave no fucks. As a matter of fact, he was the inspiration for the type of videos that I made, because he would go in at fucking haters. He would just hit record, fucking grab a stick mic, and fucking talk that shit, and that would be it. But things evolve, things change, sometimes not for the better. Because then after a few years, yeah, there might have been some rifts in the community. Some people left because of possible drama, and there were a few of us that stuck around. Okay? And some of us are still fucking sticking around. Drunk. On their bed. Making lives. For no reason but to ask for $1. And then there are some people on here who still to this day are actually still pretty good at what they're fucking doing on the interwebs from that, from that bygone era. Some of us are still around. Some of us went to jail. But here's the thing, somewhere in this timeline, something shifted. Okay? And it went from the healthy competition and camaraderie. It somehow, in some way, went from that to massive enviousness and jealousy. Somewhere along those lines, there was massive amounts of enviousness and jealousy for the people who built the fucking temple of the YouTube Juggalo community. And people looked at that fucking temple and they said, I don't want to build my own temple. I don't even want to add on to the temple that already exists. I want that temple to be mine, and I will destroy it until there's nothing left, just so I can say that it's mine. And there are people who came into this fucking shit, and I'm not even hating, I'm talking fact. This is what happened. There is shit that ended up going down where there were people who have absolutely no lick of talent, no fucking desire to better themselves, no desire to take a look at what another person is doing and say, I could do something better than that, and increase their skills and want to do better and all this other shit. Instead of climbing the ladder to make it to the top, this group of people decided that it was a lot better to find the lowest hanging fruit and cut the fucking bottom of the rung and continue to cut the bottom of the rung, the most bottom rung that's there, and continue to cut and cut and cut until there's only one rung left. They didn't change their shit. If anything, they put more effort into talking shit about other people than it was to actually have healthy competition and improve their craft and to do better for themselves and to actually make something of this. All right? And if that was what they did, then they wouldn't be jealous of the fact that me and some other people were asked to sign somebody's fucking jersey, and we did it in front of them, not thinking twice about it. My bad, fam. Okay, it's not my fault that I turned into some sort of a fucking quasi-juggalo celebrity of some form. Okay? I don't even try to fucking act that way. Like, I don't try to fucking act like I've got clout. I might have it. I don't know. I try to remain kind of humble about it, actually. You know, like, I can't look somebody straight in the fucking eye and tell them thank you when they tell me that a video of theirs inspired them in some way. or that they think that I'm funny, or that I've got talent, or that I speak the facts, and that I should do, I should continue to do what I'm doing and never stop. I can't look somebody in the eye in real life and tell them thank you. It's so hard for me to fucking do it because I don't see myself as a fucking celebrity in this Juggalo community. I don't see myself as like a hero. I don't see myself as somebody that's really worthy to fucking autograph something from somebody. But I think it's cool. Like I do appreciate it nevertheless. But somewhere out there, there is a group of dudes who saw that happen, and instead of saying to themselves, whatever he's got going on, I want to be a part of that too. Instead, they got envious and jealous and hate-filled, and they decided to go on a fucking spree for the last few years to talk shit about me and my friends just because of who we all affiliate each other, ourselves with. And it's fucking pathetic. Those are the type of people that Shaggy Two-Dope is practically fucking talking about. And it's not just my group of people that I have a problem
And by the
with.
way, I just want to say, fuck Crazy McCormick. Whack as fuck.
Unnerving Brain with that $1.99 saying, you're one of the real ones, hashtag salute. Everybody fucking like that motherfucker. As a matter of fact, I appreciate the salute. I mean, that's got to be honestly, that's one of the greatest gifts that those people have ever fucking given me, is to say, fuck Crazy McCormick. As a matter of fact, like, I've had people who have fucking turned their backs on me and then try to talk mad loads of shit, trying to say that I'm a, like, like, they're like, what is it? What is it that I'm trying to say? Somebody called me a dork with a crush because he didn't know about the fact that I actually fucked his wife while they were separated, okay? And so on top of me exposing that fact, I made a t-shirt that said hashtag dork with a crush. Okay? Like, I'm petty with it, but like that's honestly, it's like some of these things that I've done in the past, like all of this shit that has happened, and I've gotten into fucking arguments and wars with other people. I've gone on other podcasts so I can fucking air out my dirty laundry and talk shit, and I try to keep it away from this as much as I possibly can. Because on my channel, they don't deserve that smoke. Okay? This is probably the most that I've talked about the people who I have had beefs with in the past. Or currently still do. I don't know. I might. I mean, because I don't go on here and talk about them by name, but I hear my name coming out of their mouths on their fucking channels. You know what I'm saying? But I get what Shaggy Two-Dope is saying.
And by the way, I just want to say, fuck Crazy McCormick. Whack as fuck.
Ninja with a pencil with that dirty Canadian toonie saying dirty, dirty super chat. Thank you, Ninja with a pencil. I appreciate it, guy. Now I'm probably going to get a whole bunch of, I'm not your guy, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. I'm not your friend, guy. Okay, you know what? While I'm at it, I got to fucking hit the likes on this, too. So, yeah, that is definitely, you know what? Let's let Shaggy talk instead of fucking showing us, I swear to God, the fish was this big.
Like, there's no, like, couple that just, like, are down by law. There's no unity.
Unity! No, there's not. Like I said before, man, it's like this is a cutthroat situation with a bunch of fucking individuals. And it's not fucking great. Like, these guys act like they know about the rind of Zao de Dong while eating mac and cheese. Okay, like, these fucking people don't know unity, okay? All they know about is backstabbing. These motherfuckers would slit their mama's throat for a nickel if they thought that it could get them another rung at the bottom cut off. Okay, like, that's just how it is for a lot of people. And it's like, I don't get it, because, like, we used to fucking talk about the haters, okay? Now the haters are in our fucking community. This is what happens when you don't gatekeep your own fucking community, Joey.
And it's in the Juggalo world, but there's like this tears motherfuckers apart. There's no unity whatsoever in it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, not all together. I mean, there are still some people that I am cool with to this day. Under no circumstances will I ever fucking turn my back on Child's Play Ninja, even though he's not here anymore. He is still my best friend, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says about that. I don't care how much people fucking attack me over it. I don't care what your thoughts are or what your feelings are about the content that he created when he was on social media. You can't fucking separate the man on the camera versus the man in real life, and that's your problem, not his and not mine. I'm still friends with Bash the Dead Guy, and I, once again, don't give a fuck what anybody fucking thinks about that. Yes, his fucking content is clickbaity as shit, but he's never done me wrong, and the only time I've ever heard him say anything negative, the only time that I've ever heard anybody say anything negative about him has been from Humble Among. I have never heard anybody else say anything negative about Humble Among. Maybe some other people, but it's all in Humble Among's camp. And I'm still friends with some people in Humble Among's fucking inner circle. Like back in the day, it used to be just one big Juggalo inner circle. And now there's like 29 of them motherfuckers. And most of them are actually good. But there's just a few of them that are just actual shit. And I'll only mention Humble Among because I personally don't have any more problems with him as far as I'm concerned. I literally don't. I don't know what his problem would be with me if he has one, but he and I have not spoken in a few years. And I would actually like to get that taken care of. And I mean in a peaceful discourse and not having to fucking go into the boxing ring. Because I really don't want to do that. Getting hit hurts and I don't like it.
And it's a little bit of everybody too. I'm not like fucking being like this guy, whatever.
No, it's everybody.
Everybody's guilty of it.
Oh yeah. That shit. I mean, past, present, possible, future. Everybody's guilty of it. But like, here's the thing, Joey. You mentioning this shit is not going to fucking stop it from happening. Bullshit is everywhere. Bullshit is rampant. Bullshit is always going to fucking be around. There's always going to be some sort of drama that goes on, some beef and stuff like that. And most of it is because of cancel culture that has infected the Juggalo community. Because like when we used to cancel a guy, it was not because of the shit that he fucking said on the internet, or because I don't like the one thing that you said, I disagree with you, cancel Crazy McCormick. Okay, it wasn't like that. It was like, oh, this guy tried to fucking hit on a 15-year-old girl, and he's 27. Okay? Burn the motherfucker at the stake. Okay, that's exactly what we did. I'm glad to see DC Fago Guy is still doing well on YouTube. DC Fago Guy is literally the only person that I don't think anybody is allowed to hate. Like, if you hate DC Fago Guy, I have to question your juggalotum. Okay. The anti-click now has clicks and it's kind of gay. Dude, it's all fucking gay. Like, you don't even, and by the way, you don't fucking bother, trying to fucking censor yourself in there. That shit's gay. Retard. Anyways. Jackal Gold Kick, he tried to cancel Juggalos due to stupid shit. Jackal Gold Kick is fucking dumb. I saw that Jackal Gold Kick guy, and I was like, okay, yeah, he's fucking stupid. Let's move on with life. But the thing is, it's like, yeah, dude, like, it's always going to fucking happen. There's always, especially in now, especially with cancel culture running rampant and in our own fucking community at that. And that I personally think is the biggest problem. Do you see where I'm going at when you and Ouija were talking about how gatekeeping's not a good thing for the Juggalo community. Bull fuck. Okay, it is a good thing because you can tell the cancel culture kids to get the fuck out of here. And then we might have less problems. Okay, because everybody is sensitive. Everybody is so fucking touchy about certain things. You say one wrong thing and it's burn the fucking witch. Grab your torches and pitchforks and go after Shrek. That's basically what fucking happened with a lot of people. Okay? You know, some sort of fucking one little mistake or one misinterpretation of what somebody had said and it turns into a fucking witch hunt. When a long time ago, it wasn't juggalos that were witch hunting juggalos, it was the normies that were witch hunting juggalos. That's how we became juggalos to fucking begin with. And then we get a bunch of fucking blue-haired fucks that come into the fold. I mean, we've always had blue-haired fucks, but this is a different breed of blue-haired fucks. Like, they're not expressing themselves like the way that they used to back in the 2000s to be edgy. They're expressing themselves politically now. The blue-haired fucks are no longer edgy. The blue-haired fucks are political. And because of that politicalism, it makes them want to fucking try to cancel people over things that they said on the internet. Whether it be recently or 7 fucking years ago. And the Juggalo community, hell, we probably thought we were safe from that kind of shit. No fucking sir. Apparently that's not what's going on. Unfortunately, and like I said before, I'm not talking shit on Shaggy Tudo for this. This is just my opinion. And I personally think that I'm right. Yeah, exactly. We got a bunch of Karenalos.
You know what I mean? It's like feuds going on, and it's just always like, you know, well, this guy's an asshole now because they did this to Twisted, or Twisted's an asshole now.
Yeah, this guy's an asshole for fucking making a video about Twisted, and then, you know, made a podcast with a certain carnival about people who didn't fucking agree with him on his views on Twisted. You know what I'm talking about. Lots of raccoons.
They did this to this guy. It's just like, why don't you try being positive about shit for once? You know what I'm saying? And it comes to my feed every now and then, and I'll just look at it. I don't know why, because every time I look at it, I'm just like, man, these guys are just like, they're just like, do they enjoy their life?
And somebody actually, yeah, Mid-South Monster actually said, flashbacks of CPN and Chuck Reeves. I feel like trolling on Juggalo rappers is part of the culture. That shit's gay if you watch it. TZ said Spamily Unite. Stolen VHS said it's all Fred. Like, look at these people in the comments just fucking hamming on the same goddamn people. It's like, Shaggy's like trying to express the fact that this type of stuff makes him disappointed in us. And even his fucking people that are watching him on both TikTok or on Twitch and on YouTube are all pointing fingers in the chat. I stopped watching Boy Blue when he trolled Pound. I mean, Pound's another fucking story, I guess, but whatever.
And I'll just look at it. I don't know why, because every time I look at it, I'm just like, man, these guys are just like, they're just like, do they enjoy their lives? Because they just love spreading all this negativity.
I mean, obviously he's not watching my show because that doesn't describe my show whatsoever. Some of you may die, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. Lord Farquaad from Shrek. Was that Lord Farquaad from Shrek, or was it Lord Farquaad from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs remake? Yeah, I remember Slayer 17. From what I understand, like, that was basically a fucking gimmick. I called him out on that shit, and he was like, well, my gimmick is that there is no gimmick, which is the gimmick. I'm like, okay, way to fucking spin that into what the fuck are you talking about? He's still doing it like a Gen Z. He never knew shit. All his fans are sensitive, which is funny to me. Their juggalos are real life killers in my eyes. So they are so slow and stupid. What the fuck are you talking about, Dragon Slayer? Like that made no fucking sense to me. Like maybe I'm reading it wrong or something like that. Or are you still talking about Jackal Goldkick? Anyways, so like yeah, obviously Shaggy 2 Dope isn't watching a sophisticated channel like this one, because like I said, you know, like for the most part, I try to fucking stay away from the drama and the negativity on this fucking channel. Like I don't want to fucking talk about what's going, you know, it's like okay, you know, what am I gonna do? Be like Humble Among doesn't put his socks on before he puts his shoes on. He goes sock, shoe, shoe, sock. You know, which is supposed to be like, no, it's sock, sock, shoe, shoe. Like what like what you know, like what am I gonna fucking spread that like it's fucking real or something like that? No. You know, or I'm gonna be like fucking you know, or what am I gonna say? Bash Kelly, the dead guy, eats his wife's pussy counterclockwise. Let's fucking ruin his goddamn life. All right, you know, like, am I gonna fucking say some stupid shit like that? Like, or am I gonna fucking be, you know, up on the drama tip and be like, you know what? Let me tell you something about the Bartle House. He's kind of, sort of gayish. You know, like. No, like me personally, it's like I want to talk on my channel. I try to do my best to fucking talk about, you know, and these are some people, you know, these are people that I've met in real life. You know, these are friends of mine. Well, not Humble, but I know him, you know, and I've met him in real life. But like, you know, Bash, Bartle, you know, CPN, like all of these people, like this was the reason why I started Juggalo YouTube in the first place, was to meet people and to, you know, bounce ideas off and share things and network and be friends and, you know, do the things that you are supposed to do in the Juggalo world in real life, but on the internet, and then eventually in real life when you meet them up at the fucking gathering or the Big Four. You know, like that was the whole idea. I mean, shit, if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have fucking been able to meet some really cool fucking people and some big names at that. You know, and also gaining friendships that have amassed over the last 15 fucking years or so. And now I'm seeing homies of mine that are actually going to be performing on stage at the gathering. The socks example sums up the petty drama we as a community need to get into sometimes. And Shaggy is right to be bummed on us over that. Think of how much more life there is to life than drama. Let me give you a prime example of what else the fuck I'm talking about, okay? There is a person that I know for a fact watches me whether whether he's in the chat or not, right? You can go ahead and make your fucking speculations on who it is that I'm fucking talking about, all right? I have purposefully said shit on this channel in the hopes that they would take that ball and run. Like I've given them very good information and passed the ball and fucking was just like, here, literally fucking take what I have given you and run with it. Because it's true shit. And then I say something else later on that has said, you know, that was like way less important than that. Because later on in that stream, I was talking about how fucking illegal immigration works, and I used the first grade drinking fountain as an example. Okay, which I love this fucking analogy. And what I ended up saying is that if somebody cuts in line, aren't you going to snitch at the to the teacher about them cutting in line? And what they got out of that is to say that I'm a fucking snitch. So they went for the lowest hanging fruit. All right, and I'm pretty sure that they fucking ran off with that and fucking talked about it on their little podcast. And if they didn't, my name still fucking comes out of their mouth no matter what. It's kind of funny. As a matter of fact, it's funny how as soon as I fucking start mentioning that specific person starts chatting. But anyways, Shaggy 2 Dope is disappointed in you, fam.
You know what I'm saying? It's like trying to bring everybody down.
Yeah.
But whatever, man. Hey, all I'm saying is make your shit more positive, man. All you guys out there, it's just this. Everybody's picking teams and sides. There is no teams. There is no sides, man. We're juggalos. That's that. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to pick a side.
And it's funny because the minute that I fucking said, the minute that I fucking paused that shit, just the way that shit. Why does Shaggy Toot open this still shot looks fucking drunk, trying to drunk dial somebody? And then in the comments, people are like, Boy Blue looking like a bootleg Frankie Muniz. Boy Blue is lame as fuck. The whole Cyrax trolling got started at Boy Blues, and I was there. And like, people are just shitting on the Boy Blue, and it's like, dude, you're doing exactly what Shaggy is saying not to fucking do. And it's just like, okay, like the left, we're gonna fucking double down on the stupidity and make it sound even more dumb.
There is no side. You know what I'm saying? So
They're probably still after clout coins. One, it's clout tokens, and two, you're probably right.
yeah, and everybody's so angry. Oh my God, so angry. You know what I'm saying? They're so angry over speculation shit.
Oh, it ain't just speculation shits. It's like they fucking make up shit about another fucking person that they know for a fact is not true, but for some reason they also believe it. Like they convince themselves to believe that the bullshit that they say about other people, even though it's fucking minuscule, is actually fucking true. Or they take a molehill and somehow try to turn it into a goddamn mountain. I blame CPN for the rise of that kind of content, according to Joshua on Twitch, which, no, that's not even the fucking case. Like, CPN is not the curator and purveyor of fucking talking shit online. The internet is at fault for people talking shit about people on the internet. Okay? The existence of the internet is what causes people to talk shit on the internet, especially because of the fact that it's kind of anonymous. Unless somebody acts like a fucking asshole and doxes you, but that's a completely different fucking story. Boy Blue just needs you to Venmo him $6 for Fireball. Wow. And drama does create bad karma. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with that one. Like, when I was privy to that kind of behavior and that kind of stuff on my channel, yes, I still have some of the videos, but they're fucking private. And I look back at those every now and again, and I just say, like, what the fuck was I thinking? Why was I even giving that energy to those people? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the real. Like, there is no necessary need for you to give out that kind of energy. And the only reason why I'm speaking on this is to give those fucking examples so that way people could possibly fucking learn. I've already learned my lesson with some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I want people to understand that, yeah, I take accountability for the actions that I have made in the past, and I want to fucking move forward from it. I don't really talk about my fucking drama issues on my channel anymore. And I don't want to fucking call people out and try to stir the pot even further. I know that the people who don't like me want to continue fucking doing that. It's sad and it's pathetic. But if that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do. Feel free to fucking have me living rent-free in your head for the next 5 years. Doesn't bother me none.
Well, this motherfucker's doing this now because this guy just thinks he knows everything. It's just like, chill out, fella. You know what I'm saying? Pump the brakes and fucking soak your head in some ice water, man. It's gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be fine. And if you hate the shit so much that you're reporting on, don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just don't do it.
That's an insane fucking concept, but it's crazy enough to fucking work. And if there's anybody that knows shit about crazy, it's this guy. Now, that's the end of the fucking video. And I agree with him. Like, at first it's very exciting because you do get into that fucking beef and everything, And sometimes drama sells and stuff like that, but once it starts to get out of hand, it fucking, like it starts to eat at you. So you gotta fucking time that shit right. Like take a look at wrestling. Like wrestling in professional wrestling is based off of fucking drama. It's a drama. And those feuds that go on between one wrestler and another don't tend to fucking last very long. They'll probably at most go 2 months and then they move on to the next person that they're fucking having issues with. Okay? And on top of that, there's always the good guy and the bad guy that switches allegiances and alliances are formed and all that other stuff. I mean, basically, if you really look at it from a wrestler standpoint, when somebody has a feud with somebody else for 5 fucking years and they won't shut the fuck up about the other person, it tends to fucking bore the crowd unless they're stupider than the fucking rednecks that actually watch professional wrestling. I'm just putting that out there. But in the real world, it's like, okay, I've had my fun, I've had my fill, and I'm moving on. And I fucking will move forward. Because that's really what life is about. Being a little bit more on the positive side of things, because when you have the positive karma, positive things are going to come your way. Like I believe in that law of attraction. You bring negative emotions and negative energy your way, you're just going to get shit on. Like that's just kind of how the fucking cookie crumbles. Now, moving on to the next thing, we got to talk about some more of the gathering shit. And we have our fair share of that stuff. Because first and foremost, I got to bring this up to you motherfuckers and motherfuckettes. Ill Bill is going to be on this shit. Ill fucking Bill. Like, I can't... Wow. Like, Ill Bill's going to be on the gathering bill. Ill Bill's on the bill. Bill. Nice. Now, if you don't know who Ill Bill is, it's Necro's brother. Twisted Ash. Oh my god. Do the Super Ninja, limp-wristed dog. So here's what the description, the bio says. A wise man once said, "A bullet never lies." If that's the case, Ill Bill is 30 rounds in an AR-15, locked, stocked, and ready to rock. From humble beginnings in Canarsie, Canarsi's Glenwood projects to taking the stage by siege at the Gathering of Legends, Ill Bill carries the spirit of New York on his back like the legend of Sleepy Hollow. Equal parts thugged out, esoteric, and socio-political, Ill Bill gives you the wisdom of raw rap the long way. The La Coca Nostra cult leader has arrived, prepared to spit it how he lived it in a way that honors the title by leaving the audience froze and hanging off his every word. If you know, you know. Brooklyn's Ill Bill is to rap what Slayer is to thrash, and you can take that as facts at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Now, I have not... Yeah. I'm so happy to see... I am so happy to see that Ill Bill is going to be performing. And who knows? He might surprise all of us and bring Vinny Paz. Now that's, once again, speculation. I have absolutely no fucking proof that that's a possibility, but we have seen interesting shit in the past where, like, say, Crazy Bone was signed to be at the Gathering of the Juggalos, and he brought all the fucking Bone Thugs with him. Like, that ended up happening in the past. So who's to say that he couldn't bring La Coca Nostra as a whole? Or we could just have the Heavy Metal Kings, with him and Vinny Paz. You know what I'm saying? Or he could bring Necro, because I do believe that those two ended up, yes, exactly. R.I.P. Uncle Howie. All my life, I have been a music lover, and for me, it's crazy to see those type of artists that I listened to all my adolescence and fantasized about seeing them one day. And you're going to in a month, sir. It's going to fucking happen. So, I'll be honest with you. Like, Ill Bill is one of those cats in the older selection of Juggalo-esque shit that I never really got into. But the first song that I ever heard from Ill Bill is White. You know what it is. It's a word that sits on the tip of the tongue. It's kind of an N word. Necktie, necturne, nickel. It's white nickel. Yeah, let's just go with that. White ninja. Okay? Let's just say it's white ninja. But that's the first song that I ever heard from Ill Bill. Like my homie Vinny, who, by the way, just so happens to be a black guy, told me to listen to that song after I got done beating fucking Guitar Hero 3. And I was like, all right, I'll listen to it. And I hear the fucking I'm like, you're telling me he's gonna rap over this? You're telling me that he's gonna rap over Through the Fire and fucking Flames? Are you kidding me? Oh, this is gonna be fucking dope. And then I listen to it and I'm like, ah, yes! Like, I fucking love the hook. But unfortunately, when my boy Vinny went to go see the Heavy Metal Kings when they were on tour, they didn't even have a set list. Like, Ill Bill was just like, what do you want to hear? You want to hear a Vinny Paz song? You want to hear an Ill Bill song? You want to hear Heavy Metal Kings? You want to hear La Coca Nostra? What? And so, my boy who's in the front row, he screams white ninja, white vinegar at the top of his fucking lungs, staring Ill Bill in the fucking eyes. And he's just like, I promised myself and a lot of other people that I would never sing that song live on stage. Otherwise, I would. And I'm like, oh, so he didn't fucking sing it. Well, then I'm glad I didn't fucking go, because I would have done the same thing. I think it would have been more confusing if me standing next to you was screaming that shit. Because I would have said it. I would have said it in front of everybody just to confuse all the whiteys around me and have my fucking black friend standing next to me be like, yeah, what he said. God, I miss that dude. I love Vinny. If you don't remember Vinny, Vinny was the dude who was the dude who was in the video that I made where I was fucking talking shit about fucking what was his name? Fucking Ned Master? Yeah. Like, it would have been fucking epic. It would have been epic to see everybody else's face. Hell, to see Ill Bill's face if I fucking said it before the black guy standing next to me fucking said it. And I totally would have said it. So I don't think that I'd be willing. I don't think I'm going to be able to hear White Ninja live. And if I do, I'll be totally fucking shocked. But moving along, we have Lardy B as another one. And I got to see Lardy B perform in Massachusetts this year. And once again, I was thoroughly impressed. I love the fact that the Juggalo community has fucking adopted this big bitch. I love the fact, and she is so bubbly and so nice. I love like even the 30-second confrontation that I had with her during an autograph signing. I could tell that she has a fucking positive, beautiful energy. Okay, so let's see. Pop quiz hot shot. Who's bouncy, bubbly, boisterous, blue-haired, and beautiful? It's Lardy B, baby. With energy as infectious as a craving for sugary sweets, this pop rap parody princess has been known to wind up the crowd into a feeding frenzy of freshness. Now, the first time that she actually fucking did performed at the gathering of the Juggalos, somebody threw a whole ass fucking cake at her, and it hit her right in the stomach. And I think at first, like, some of the other people that were in there were confused, but it was like, dude, this is the shit. Like, people are throwing fucking treats at this bitch. Like a whole ass fucking chocolate cake, just woof. I was like, okay, I don't know if this is a thing or not, if people are supposed to throw shit at her, but it's fucking cake. Now, if she was turned around, then a cake would have hit her in the cake, and that would have been fucking doubly as fresh. And not to mention, like, dude, I'm not, like, too keen on fat girls anymore. Not like I used to be. But she definitely looks like that she would give some excellent dome. Is it just me? I don't think it's just me. But she definitely looks like... I mean, look at this picture, all right? Let's see if I can zoom in on said picture. Yeah, look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. No. No, it is scientifically proven and factual that fat girls give excellent dome. All right? So, if you... Like, if Lardy B were to fucking approach you and say that she wanted to fucking give you some brain, are you really going to turn that down? I don't think so. I mean, for one, it's Lardy B, okay? For two, look at those dick-sucking lips, if you can. All right? And if you can't, go on the fucking website yourself, and if your dick doesn't get hard, you got a problem. Moving right along, though. Thanks to powerhouse showmanship and a genuine connection with the Juggalo family, which is interesting. Like, we just adopted her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really think she knew what she was getting into, but she was just like, you know what? I fuck with this crew. What started out as an underdog among underdogs story has grown into a full-fledged cult of personality. Now watch as Lardy B holds down her rightful spot at the Gathering of Legends. I mean, like, she's very fucking pretty for a fat girl. I'm just saying. And she's going to be on main stage, so that's going to be the shit. I will be there for that, because I enjoyed the shit out of watching Lardy B at at Juggalo Weekend, so I'm down to watch it again. I'm not into Lardy B, to each his own, but at least she has had some success. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, like, I'm realistically looking at this as a fact that I probably wouldn't have a chance if given the opportunity, you know? Nor am I looking for it. But I am definitely a fucking fan in the sense of her personality. She is sweet as a fucking button. Okay? She is sweet as the very same cake that hit her in the stomach. Alright? She is sweet like upside down pineapple dump cake. Okay? She is sweeter than diabetes. Like, on the real, she has a very infectious energy, and she is very positive, and yes, bubbly. Like, and I thought it was very cool. As a matter of fact, if y'all remember this shit, fam. Hold on, let me get to this one. Y'all remember this shit, fam. Bam. Lardy fucking B signed my Nintendo controller. You know, it's been a while since I actually used this. But, oh yeah, and so did Danny Mo. You know. Boom. Dynamite Danny Mo and Lardy B right on the front. And you know what's funny is, like, when I had Lardy B sign that shit, she was like, chicks belong in the front. And I was just like, yeah, it's so much better when dudes are in the back. Like, I low-key flirted with her. Now, this next one, I'm not surprised, but I am surprised, is the fact that we are bringing back motherfucking Waka Flocka Flame. Did we not talk about this last week, and that Waka Flocka was coming back? That's dope that he's coming back. It's safe to say Gathering of Legends stage is on fire this year. So let's keep it going with an artist who keeps it hot like a Georgia summer. Juggalos, get ready for Waka Flocka Flame. When the beat drops and Flocka takes the stage, it's like watching a live electrical wire condensed into human form and fed off the pure karmic power of the Juggalos that can go to some amazing places. He said he goes hard in the paint, and this legend is raw enough to prove it. From seemingly endless mixtapes to collaborating with damn near every chart-topping giant in the rap game, no corner of the industry has been left untouched by this hard-hitting maniac. Now Waka Flocka Flame is coming back around to the underground and is ready to set it all ablaze in an entertaining haze at the Gathering of Legends. See, this was the shit, though. Like, we were talking about this before Waka Flocka fucking was announced. And I love that because, like, this will actually be the first time in the history of my going to the Gathering of the Juggalos that I will be able to witness Waka Flocka Flame. And I've heard the dude's fucking crazy. So I think it's dope as shit that he's going to be fucking doing that shit. And then the other one that was announced was Thick Chris. This is another one of those. This is actually on the Iconic stage. Let's see. I saw a video where they threw bottles at him in the Gathering, and he managed to dominate the crowd and went down to the pit and lit up the whole pit. Yeah, like I saw like an overhead picture of him in the fucking pit, and I was like, dude, this is dope as fuck. Like, at first I had my reservations about Waka Flocka Flame being at the Gathering. I think everybody was planning on, you know, because like every year there's a lot of juggalos who make the decisions as to who we're going to throw shit at and stuff like that. And Waka Flocka, I think, ended up being one that year. And he fucking owned that shit, took that shit like a fucking champ. Okay, so this one is actually on second stage, and this is a new one. Thick Chris. Nobody throws their weight around the Gathering of the Juggalos like Thick Chris. Who is this guy? I don't recognize this name, to be totally honest. Maybe there might be something that we can look at later and see what we got going on with that. This child of the culture is 100% grade A Juggalo freshness. You can find his footprint on beats and music videos all across the underground, including Gingerbread, oh, okay, Siamese Goat God, Scum, and many others. Now he's rolling up his sleeves and prepared to rock a sick solo set on his home turf. His bent sense of humor is backed by deceptively banging beats in a way that could almost be considered satire, were it not for the fact that he comes across as sincerely unhinged. Good thing that's the way we like it. Come out and get crazy with Thick Chris at the Gathering of Juggalos. Okay, so Thick Chris on the Ozempic stage. Oh, motherfucker. So yeah, he's on the Iconic stage, if I am correct. So let's double check. Yep, there he is. And we have already talked about all the other people, so they've still got some more nighttime performers that they've got to fucking throw down. But I don't think that there's anybody else new that we've fucking said any, that we've actually fucking brought up. But we did see that there are more competitions coming up. So other than the Juggalo Cypher Edition, Too Tough Tony is having a fishing tournament. I can only assume that it's going to be in Lake Hepatitis. So grab your rods and tackle boxes, Juggalos. Maybe your freshest bucket hat for good measure. The stiffest, most chilled out competition ever is keeping it real at the Gathering of Legends. Join JCW legend and angler extraordinaire Too Tough Tony on the pristine waters of the Ohio Valley. Lake Hepatitis. Cast your line against fellow Juggalo opponents in a test to flex who can nab the biggest catch. The top winner secures a sweet prize and the bragging rights as the most legendary fisherman in Gathering history. Prizes will be determined by the combined weight of each competitor's 3 biggest fish caught. Now, I like fishing, but I'm not patient enough for it. So the first place winner ends up getting a Gathering of the Juggalo gold plaque, a $100 gift certificate, and a rare Gathering of the Juggalo's amulet. Second place is just the $100 gift certificate and a rare amulet. It's probably going to be Too Tough Tony with a fish instead of a hatchet, or and a fifth of fucking fireball in the other fist. And third place gets a $50 gift certificate and a rare Gathering of the Juggalo amulet. Those wishing to compete should bring all their own fishing gear, bait, and a bucket. Limit of 2 fishing poles per competitor. Only those fish caught during the contest and witnessed by a judge will be counted. Those wishing to compete should show up at the info tent between 10:30 a.m. and 9 a.m. on Thursday. Don't be late. And then we also have the Faygo launching contest coming back. A real Juggalo knows how to wield a loaded 2-liter of frothy Faygo like old Sheriff Sugarwolf with his trusty shooting iron. They're like a samurai, except instead of folded steel, they know how to swing an ice-cold bomb of fizzy freshness, ready to blow the eager minds of their Dark Carnival peers. It's not about your aim, it's about your game as you cork, shake, punt, bounce, and blast off that precious Juggalo juice into absolute orbit with style, son. Prove you're a legendary artist of the eponymous pop like Hieronymus Bosch for a chance to win some wicked prizes. Too many big words, Rob. Too many big words for that. Furthest distance ends up getting a $100 gift certificate and a collector's gathering of the Juggalos and most creative launch. $100. Yeah. Okay. So most creative launch wins a. Yeah, so like basically you have furthest distance and most creative launch will each win a $100 gift certificate and a collector's edition gathering of the Juggalos amulet. Those wishing to compete should show up at least 15 minutes before the competition begins. And I don't believe that there's any more other flavor. We have the Juggalo Flea Market, this stuff, the Mad Movies tent, but let's see, I believe that there was the Hell's a Poppin' Circus Sideshow, the Big Silva show. So we're gonna be able to see Big Silva crushing shit. And then Shaggy's B-Movie Club. Okay, so this is interesting to me. Grab a fresh bag of buttery popcorn and a Faygo, then sit your supple little baby back booty down. It's movie time. The infamous strangler of the Southwest, Shaggy Two-Dope, and the legendary ninja from the far east of the Midwest, aka Jump Steady, are taking over the Mad Movies tent for a B-movie extravaganza. If there's one of these two Super Juggalo brothers know, it's the absolutely bonkers world of B-movie cinema. So they'll be getting together with the homies and running their mouths, doing live commentary while watching a cult classic Trashic with the Juggalo fam. We're not talking art house cinema here, we're talking crack house cinema. What movie, you ask? The answer is a surprise. You'll have to be there at the Gathering of Legends to find out. Please note that this is a limited capacity event of about 100 ninjas on a first-come, first-served basis. So that sounds interesting. And then you've got the Hell's a Poppin' Circus Sideshow. We already see Big Silva. It's going to crush shit with it. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled for the stage and prepare to be amazed for the mind-bending, mesmerizing, death-defying, boundary-breaking spectacle of the Hell's a Poppin' Circus Sideshow. For 15 years, these provocateurs of old-school carny tradition have been pulling off killer performances at some of the largest festivals and concerts around the world in the same fashion that makes the metalcore scene so hard. Now we're super proud and honored to bring them to where their art form will be most appreciated. The Gathering of Legends. You'll be on the edge of your seat witnessing fire play, physical feats that defy imagination, human oddities, and much, much more. And they'll be pulling this off for not one, but two full performances. It's the classic heartbeat of the circus with a kicked-up rock and roll attitude that you will have to see to believe. And then they also have their websites on Facebook, Instagram, and hellsapoppin.com. Which I'm not going to go to that because we have an hour and a half left of the show and we've got some music videos to watch. So we're going to do just fucking that. But that right there is the updated version. That's other stuff that has been added recently to the Gathering of the Juggalos. And the more I see, the more I'm legit looking forward to seeing what else do they fucking have in store. There's got to be some other stuff. Okay, so rules still apply for this. We're trying to focus in these music videos. We're not trying to focus much on the cinema unless it can't be fucking ignored. Okay? But for the most part, I want to try to focus in on the music and the lyricism and the style in which they fucking rap in the hopes that they don't fucking blow up the goddamn third stage. And we're starting with Razor Tongue, and I think the song is called AI, and then in parentheses it says Ain't Feeling Great. Once again, another official music video. Let's roll the beautiful bean footage. Okay, there's the sound. Okay, so is it just one guy, or... Ooh! Oh, dude, did you see that? He threw it on the ground. Okay, I fuck with it. Dude, yeah. See, I do honestly, I like this style. It kind of reminds me of, like, Ghost Main shit. That beat drop was dope. You know, it kind of reminds me, it has that Ghost Main Suicide Boys kind of feel to it. I can fuck with it. Oh yeah, I fuck with that hard. Bro. Dude, did you check that, dude? Did you get that guy a sock check? He was wearing Jason Voorhees socks. Now, I can barely understand what's being said, but I like what I hear so far. Okay, there's a Korn fucking reference. Alright, get naked. Oh, that's gay as shit. Oh my god, bro, looking like a fucking bukkake credits. Right? I mean, yeah, this is definitely a bop. And here we got old boy here looking like fucking the fucking movie credits of a bukkake film. Both of them. It puts the lotion on its skin, fam. Oh, oh shit. Oh shit's glitching. Ooh. Dude, this sounds so goddamn fresh. Okay. Dude. I really fuck with this. Oh, they're barfing. Oh, they're barfing out nyans. Wow, in Spanish to some part. Yeah, dude, like it, like they fucking, dude. That I fuck with that. Like, I like that. I can even hear early Slipknot in this. Like, I'm hearing a little bit of Korn in this, as well. Like, or, you know, like like there's like this part where like the beat comes down and it sounds a little bit like Chutes and Ladders when they're going ring around the rousey. That's kind of what it reminds me of, is like when fucking Korn singing Chutes and Ladders. And a little bit of deathcore. Okay, I fuck with this so hard. Like, dude, this is the 25th anniversary gathering of the Juggalos. This is our Ghost Main, in a sense, because Ghost Main was fucking lit. Like, when Ghost Main came up on the fucking set at Super Gathering, none of us really knew what to expect. But when Ghost Main fucking hit that shit, the entire Jugganati crew was lit as a fucking tit hearing that shit. Like, we fucking had our own little mosh pit and fucking just loved the shit out of it for the entire set. These guys could give you the same exact energy. Oh damn, they're all glitching. That's dope. I fuck with this. This track is called AI Ain't Feeling Great. Like, this is definitely a fucking bop. I fuck with that. Like, okay, once again, setting the fucking tone in the energy for the videos that we're watching tonight. The production on that was absolutely fantastic. There was, like the quality of the video was good. The music was dope. That was not what I was expecting, to be perfectly honest. And I fuck with it. So, Razor Tongue, definitely, you just made the list. Okay, you made the list of shit I want to watch at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Oh, Jamie is actually crying about Zool? Dude, I talked about Zool, which, hey, I'm glad that they fucking decided to go back to doing their own thing. But I didn't know Jamie was actually fucking crying about it. It's kind of funny. Okay, so we got to go into the next one. Like, dude, yeah, so put Razor Tongue on your fucking list if that was what you're going for. Holy fuck, dude, that was fantastic. Oh, okay, I'll have to look that up. All right, so the next one that we got is Demon Core by Sam Astaroth. Okay, props out to the homies for that. All right. So this looks like a short one. Hopefully it shares energy with what we just saw with Razor Tongue, because, God, okay. Okay. All right. Did I watch this before? No, I haven't. Okay. Yo. Like, man, okay, this is a good combination of sound between how he sounds when he's rapping. This is 2 out of 2 so far. Like, no, what this gives me a vibe of is who was that fucking weird ass group that played at last year's Gathering of the Juggalos? Yeah, Kim Dracula. That's kind of what it feels like, just not with a full band of goofy, the goofy ass music behind Kim Dracula. Like that, for some reason, like Kim Dracula was coming to mind as I was listening to this, but it's also got that fucking low tone. I mean, this is like vampirism almost, and it works because that's what the video is showing. Oh yeah, spit in her mouth. Make her call you daddy. Oh, dude. And he just changed up his rap style and it still sounds fresh. Bro. Dude. Hell yeah. Oh my god, this is man. I mean, are we gonna see him? Are we gonna watch him like perform stuff like this and fucking spit in a chick's mouth? I will be in front row for that shit because I want to see that. You know, spitting blood into a chick's mouth. Do it. Make her call you Papa. Credits. Okay, so far we're 2 for 2 on this one. Like, dude, okay, so that guy I have no knowledge of whatsoever, but I'm down for that. Like, so with Razor Tongue and Sam Astaroth. Hey, Dickie Allen vibes. Okay, yeah, I can kind of see that. I mean, like with Dickie Allen though, like he was spitting in other dudes' mouths, and they were spitting shit. It was almost like 3 men, 2 girls, 1 cup. You know, like that's what it looked like for Infant Annihilator. But like, okay, so as long as Razor Tongue and Sam Astaroth are able to fucking continue the vibe on their sets for what we've seen so far, fuck yeah. Like I'm down for that. Okay, so next, and I've been wanting to see this for 3 fucking weeks. Okay, the song is called Fago by Shade and Miklo Fresh. Our boy Shade. That's right. I like, regardless, I'm just gonna play this, and regardless, I'm gonna go watch him perform. You know, doesn't matter. But Shade Hecka's the homie. Let's see this shit. Texas New Noise.
Good afternoon, Arlen Stoppers. Oh, shit. Clean up on aisle 5. A baby just threw up. A baby just threw up.
Hey, Pineapple Orange, that's my shit.
Victor, can we get you to aisle 5, please?
Meanwhile.
Oh, shit.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I think we got some Juggalo juice going.
This. Oh, that's fucking gross. No. Hold on, that guy didn't know that.
Dude, that's the fucking pig's blood.
What's up? I need you to pick up some juice, bro. Yeah, bro, I got you. I'm already here. Trust me, I got you.
You're on the wrong part of this. What? Yeah. Damn, dude. Like, you notice that they got all that, but they got barely any Shasta? Yeah. Get the whole ass aisle. Dude, he's playing Sega! Yo! Oh, they're fucking putting lean in this shit. Dude, I've already seen a music video where a dude was rapping about Blueberry Fago, and that's what the song was about, was putting lean in the bitch. Come on. I love you, but come on. See? Yeah. I am not fucking taking a Fago from Shade now. I'm getting my own fucking Fago. I love you, but I'm not in that. Alright. SoundCloud Juggalo mumble rap era. I mean, dude, he sounds like Ricky Hill. He fell into the trap. While somebody's playing fucking Mortal Kombat in the background. Okay, that I can respect. All right.
So I got her in a leg lock. 2 days with me and I had her wearing dreadlocks. Big furry boots with the black stripe, red socks. Take one, looking in my eyes and you can get lost. Humble little Tony in for murder on the left block. That's my big brother told me hit him with the headshot. Hollow point spitting to your little fucking head pops. Me no speaking when the motherfucking feds knock. You can feel your death come when the private jet drops. That shit dropping down like a dead stop. Weeks later you open the car, let your bed drop. Pills up in the fago, like to call it man pop. Now fuck that, we should call it mighty death pop. Take one sip and I promise I go get you.
All right. Ass. Right. Right, that cake though. You know for a fact she's gonna be on that stage fucking rocking that fucking peach. 100%. Like, I love the fact, like, see, like, I love the fact that Shade is so proud of being the, you know, being in, you know, a second generation Juggalo. I love that. Speed it up, brother. I love you. But this is my constructive criticism. Like, I hope that that's not the fucking vibe for your entire set, because I'm pretty sure you've got some other fucking bangers, bro. Like that one that you did with fucking Willie Hayes, that was that ish. I dug that one. But I am not accepting a fucking Fago from you. I'm just saying, because you know I'm like a half a step away from being completely straight edge. If I wasn't vaping this, that would be me. I don't need cough syrup. Anyways, we move right on to the next one, and it is The Introduction by Skeezus. Skeezus. Okay. Sometimes it's the name that confuses me and makes me give the boombastic side eye. Sometimes it's the fucking title of the song. Sometimes it's the sound, sometimes it's the video. There's always going to be boombastic side-eye in some way, shape, or form. This, so far, is 2 out of those 4. So let's see. What the John Lennon? Okay. I think he's a pothead. Might be that cookie shirt.
I'm on that shit that you can't handle. I'm so lit you can't put out the candle. Talk that shit, bitch, you know I can't stand you. So much money, I got like 10 handfuls. Yes, I know I got the essence. Show up, I'm making the entrance.
Okay.
Shit irrelevant, I am ignoring it, counting up all of my blessings. In the hood with the feelings. Motherfucker, go test me.
Okay, that's the second time I think I've watched one of these music videos for a Third Stage Ninja, and that Cleveland logo has popped up. Yeah. Okay, I fuck with this dude's vibe. Like, I like the way that he's rapping and shit. See, like, this speed up shit, I fuck with this. I love chopper shit. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, 89.
Yeah, you know that he been cold. Never take breaks, work hard all day to the game, and it is so sinful. Sicko, schizo, flip mode, traded that halo for a pitchfork, dead in hell, but you know how the shit go now.
This is what, you know what this does? You know what this feels like? This feels like what I expected out of Ouija Mac.
I'm not with the pity shit. I'm not with the gimme shit. Get hit with a semi bitch. You know I got plenty blicks to go around for any snitch on that petty shit. Get ready with that Western bitch. Protect your shit. I'm collecting wigs. I'm the freshest prince. Stupid.
Like, seriously, that's kind of what I expected Ouija to sound like. Do you remember the introduction to Ouija Mac? when Ouija was first introduced into the psychopathic family, and he fucking dropped that fire verse, right? And I was like, this is kind of what I was expecting from Ouija Mac to come out. And ever since that fucking, like, he dropped like a fire ass 4 beats, like 4 verses, and it was just like chopper style shit. And I was like, I was hoping to see more of that shit with Ouija, and I have yet to see that come out of Ouija. This is what I expected out of Ouija since then. And this is not Ouija. This is Skeezus. And I dig the fuck out of this because the beats do kind of have that same vibe that goes on with what we're hearing right now with like Shaggy the Airhead and Devereaux, and I fuck with it. And then you've got this dude just dropping chopper shit on that beat. Down for that. Absolutely down for that.
I'm on that shit that you can't handle. I'm so lit you can't put out the candle.
I like that line too.
You know I can't stand you. So much money I got like 10 handfuls. I'm on that shit that you can't handle. I'm so lit you can't put out the candle.
I mean, it's that line is very self-serving for a third stage guy, but I can fuck with it.
I'm out of my noodle, so you know that I'm kinda loony with them tunes. Coyotes go wild for what they can't have, and that's all that I am. Hey, get off the iron, stop crying. That dog food got you with your hand out. I'm not supplying, I don't have the time to help you with that bullshit you buying. Hoes in my DM, they be sliding. Get it so wet, I'ma dive in the dining. Smoking on the diamonds, my plug my jeweler, so you know that he get me the finest. You psychedelic, see truth with a minute. Bunch of bandits, his suits, now tell me. Now I got
Dude.
bet they respect me. When I'm iced out like my name Wayne Gretzky. Ain't a killer, don't tempt me. I'ma let the clip go till it goes empty. All my shit fire, no it's not friendly. When the duty calls, I'm feeding on a frenzy. Hey.
Okay.
I'm on that shit that you can't handle. I'm so
Bro.
can't put out the candle.
It's like the tail end of these guys is just fucking killing it.
So much money, I got like 10 handfuls. I'm on that shit that you can't handle. I'm so lit you can't put out the candle. Talk that shit, bitch, you know I can't stand you. So much money, I got like 10 handfuls.
Okay, dude. Yeah. Hey. I can fucking vibe to this. Like you just see me just fucking bobbing my head to this shit. Like I'm fucking vibing out to this beat, and the way that he's doing his shit is just, to me, I can fuck with this. So this would be, in my view, this is definitely something that's worth going to perform. Yeah, hey. That should have been in parentheses. Just that ad-lib. It's like, hell yeah, dude, I'm fucking with that. Like, I fuck with that shit. It sounds dope as hell. Alright, so we're almost out. We're almost out of fucking shit. So this one, they marked it, this next one is, like, they marked it as Sorry for Yelling, but the name of the song is Who Is This by Trey Liotta. Okay, so I'm curious about, is this a group or is this a fucking solo on that shit? See, 1 and 2 was good. Alright, here we go. Trey Liotta.
Even though live reporting, don't get turned on the nose. Know what they do for the bread. Already seen what they do for the
Science fiction. Double feature. That's what that looks like. It looks like the opening to Rocky Horror Picture Show. Now, it's not just lips, it's the flaming lips. Oh, he knows ACL. Okay, so I fuck with the beat. Okay, that's a good line. Ooh. I know what he'd do for the bread, already seen what he'd do for the views. Okay, I feel that line. I feel that fucking line. He went on live reporting, and I thank you for having captions on your fucking video, because like this does go kind of hard. I fucking like right now I'm digging this shit. Hey, where's the ACL? Is that the only verse? Okay, it's a good thing that we're not like, I'll be honest with you, at the very, like, at least we're not fucking counting the music video itself against the music, it's, you know, in and of itself. You know, we're not fucking counting the music video against the music itself. Like, I liked that. Like, it was a good vibe beat, and there were some lines in that fucking verse, the one verse in that song. So, if this is your featured track, like, it's questionable as to whether or not I'd actually want to show up. That's just me, though. But we gotta watch some other shit. All right, so we got the next track. What is it? Brandon Swanger with the song "Disgusted." Yeah, it felt more of an interlude because it was like verse, it was like hook, verse, hook, and that's it. Look at my shoes, they light when I don't walk on them. Okay, so we got "Disgusted" by Swanger, also an official music video. Okay, you have my immediate attention. Okay. Oh, Snuff Crew. I see now. What did I just miss? What the hell? Okay, just based off of the music video alone, I'm pretty sure that these guys like their fair share of the nangs. Because I'm seeing a lot of fucking nitrous tanks and balloons. And I also saw a video game, which at first was what got my attention. I thought that that's what it was going to be about. But I've seen more fucking nangs than I have video game shit. But the beat's good, and the way that he's rapping over it, it sounds fun. Like, I don't know why, but I really feel like dancey beats today. Okay, so basically so far I'm seeing this, it's like, okay, I like to get high and play X-Men Children of the Atom on arcade. Like, that's what I'm getting out of this so far. Reminds me of music off a Guy Ritchie movie. He just turned into a gorilla. Swanger is officially backwoods Bigfoot. Oh, the birds.
fucking with my shit and I'm gonna lose some more. I'm too hyper for the shit. Tell me I'm your favorite rapper. I'll invite you to the show and we gon' burn a couple laughs. If my brother let you in, I have you bow and call me back. I hit the bottom of the bottle while I'm searching for the answers. Now my record increase. Even if I have religion, I'm forever a beast. Swapping J, I'll be the RC in the book. How you feel? Cause it's better for me.
They really like their drugs.
Cause I'm swapping how I know what to fight. Cause it's what you make it out. Cause it's origin life. I can probably pay my bills just from working a week. Better never drink and drive if you're running from me. Hellacious roller coaster, but I'm burning in peace. This the real cool kid that the nerd can be. Sick.
Ugh. Okay, you had me at Funyuns. But like all the other shit, it's just like, what the fuck? This fucking dude. So, I really don't know what to think when it concerns that, because like I'm not really that much of a fucking drug guy. And but like that's basically what the vast majority of that music video was. Like the very beginning of the song was what interested me the most. Hold on. That. Like that got me at first because I saw the fucking 1UP arcade and I'm like, "Oh, all right, X-Men. I'm down." And then after that it was drugs and alcohol and Mountain Dew and Funyuns. And I couldn't really keep up with what the fuck it was that they were talking about. The beat was dope. Like, I actually fuck with the beat. I like the beat. Well, other than that, I was just, I don't know. Maybe. That's a maybe. Like, it really depends, fam. Alright, next up on the list is, let's see, who is it? Tempo Tie with the song Killa. Let me take a look at the fucking picture for the guy. Okay, it's just him leaning up against a wall that was spray painted design. Like that's here. Like that right there. It's this guy. Come on, view artist. Yep, it's this guy. That's Tempo Tie. Okay, so hopefully my kind of music video just because of the fucking Mountain Dew, bro. Yeah, LG burrito, that's funny. So yeah, like I said, maybe. Let's check out Killa by Tempo Tie. If this doesn't scream fucking Juggalo song title.
Yeah. Killer, 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 kill the nigga, killer, 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 killer. Tempo. Well, that shit. Don't story about it. Killer, 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 killer.
All right.
He walked in, kind of nervous at the zoo. Right. Killers and gorillas, plus the monkeys in the suit. Okay. Environment was new, plus the fuck was too. That you would try and kill him and he couldn't kill you with no crew. Traveled on his own too. This nigga changed his identity with no phone booth. He met an individual.
All right, I like this. It sounds pretty fucking dope.
Which is a kitchen tool. To kill him slow, you hit him in the face. Skip the throat and hit the chest, but not the same way. Avoid the arteries and veins, he'll fill it all. But if not, you gotta stop. And then the reaper's called. He said, never should I fear death, cause it's always there. And when you take a life, you feel a lot, but never scared. These niggas always plotting, so make sure you stay aware. And never let them catch you lacking, always be prepared. What you looking at? It's survival of the fittest, we gon' fucking live. I mean, he and him, third person shit. I'm not a killer, murder's not my expertise. But you got another side, survival requires a beat. This nigga told him he could show him how to make it hit. One to the heart, one to the head, you know it's over with. They hating life, so it's somewhat like you did a favor. We all died, so when you killed him, it was nothing major.
It's really creepy with how he's like, what he's rapping about, and how calm he is rapping about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like, and then the music in the background just kind of like adds on to the creepiness. You know, it's just like, oh, this is just nonchalant talking about how to murder somebody. You know, that makes it a little interesting to me. And the cuts on the music video itself is also entertaining as well.
Even everything's always been so true for you. When you a beast, it's what you stand for, no killing. Fuck it. If you know what he knows, then you live forever. See no evil, hit no evil, this that Helen killer. Start a riot with that fire in his kidney. Now he's wearing red and white and climbing out the chimney. 12:25, they just finished up the count. The nigga said he wanted smoke, you gotta take him out. Let's go. A vicious victim will sick him because he's scared to stick him. Every time he ever felt, he felt that people kick
The
him.
wordplay is pretty interesting too. I like his face paint design as well.
With a trigger finger itching. Never was cold-blooded, fear got him twitching. What, you scared? Old head trying to stretch him out. Said he gon' clap him when he see him, he been hustling on the wrong ride. He never killed nobody, never even shot a gun. But everybody always told him he's his father's son. Called him up and make a deal with the old head. Old school played it cool, but he wanted him dead. They met up at the spot in gas like projects. Old school walking up with the confidence. He gon' rob this little nigga, put him in the trunk before he made a move. He felt the sudden thump, then bump. Body hit the
I agree with that 89. Artistic project here, well made.
There you have an American story. A good kid trying to live, that's a literal story. Man, they locked up Tory. Last week he turned 40. No incrimination, this is all an allegory. But killer. Killed the nigga here. Killer.
This is a soul-touching production.
Yeah, dude, like this, that actually sounded pretty fucking dope. Now, as long as there's plenty more stuff like that coming from Tempo Tai, I might be down for that. So, yeah, killer. So I could fuck with that. Like I really like that just because of the beat being a horrorcore beat. The shit that he was fucking talking about was definitely horrorcore shit, but it wasn't like constantly fucking just like out of context murder, stab, death, kill. You know, like he was telling a story, which I like that, like a concept song, because that's how I write shit. Like that's how I used to write stuff, where there was actually like a fucking story and a plot behind the fucking song, and that's where that's where he was coming from with that. But how calm he was fucking speaking on that shit, because like he wasn't screaming or anything like that. He was just telling a story. And that's pretty fucking creepy if you ask me. I like that. Alright, so we got the next track, which is the Dumpster Babies, Crystal Lake. And then in parentheses it says the Freddy vs. Jason soundtrack. So it kind of makes me wonder. So, alright, let's check it.
You know what it is? It's the Dumpster Babies, baby. About to film this new video. Y'all need to check it out.
Maybe we can meet at Crystal Lake. Maybe we can meet at Crystal Lake. Maybe we can meet at Crystal Lake.
Maybe.
I'll bring the chains, you bring the weights. We come out that dumpster like it's sitting on them Honda spokes. Yes, we broke, but we got dope and got your bitch to tug this rope. I hope she go back home and tell you play some fucking Dumpster Babies. Maybe if we treat her like a hoe for you, she'll be a lady. Lazy got them news, but David got a slug up in his face.
I like that beat. The producer's pretty good.
Someone said this super fire, someone said turn this to meth. Take one hit and then I spit that West Kentucky killer death. Everybody wanna spit a rap that's fast.
Oh yeah.
Rap in the back of the pack on the track, and the fact that we gonna catch up with a batter beat your heart at your motherfucking back. Relax when I flash that gat in your face. Wanna get a taste of the blood from the hate. Maybe we could make a day and meet me up at Crystal Lake.
Yeah, I could definitely see I agree with you, 89. I could see this going over well in a live setting, get the crowd going. Yeah, exactly. You know, like the hook is something to, like, the hook's different, but like this verse kicking in, I fuck with it. Like 2.5 pack of Newport voice kicking this shit out is working out pretty fucking well.
Maybe we can meet at Crystal Lake. Maybe we can meet at Crystal Lake. Maybe we can meet at Crystal Lake. I'll bring the chains, you bring the weights.
Hey, in them
dick when I'm swimming through Tinder. See a bad bitch, she a real street killer. Bitch better know I'm a real cat dealer. Since she got a line on a no drug dealer. Sliding in the 85 lack, all black with a shotty in the back and a shotty in my lap. Bitch better show me where you at. I ain't playing out there, better circle on the map. Goddamn Crystal Lake, what you know about that? Got mid, got weed, got Molly SC, got 45 rounds of the 223 big truck, small dick with the matching energy. Motherfucker, like a normal day to me. And I'm kicking in the store, got no chance to creep. Ain't no Johnny gonna smile when I let his body drop. 2 shots to the top with a quick pop pop. Then that's what to come, it's part of the fun. I told you I'm local, not stupid, not dumb. While praying to say that can't nothing be done. Bitch on your knees, start kissing my gun. She smiling, she whining, got something inside her. She taking my gun and pointed it high. She pulled at them trigger, little pussy just fine. She pulled at them trigger, little pussy just fire. Maybe
I want to hear Jason rap.
Maybe we can meet at Crystal Lake. Maybe we can meet at Crystal Lake.
Oh yeah, they died.
Bring the chains, you bring the weights.
Okay. And that's it. That's the music video. So like I like that. It almost reminded me. What was that one that we saw a couple of weeks ago? Bluntfield. You know, like. Except the difference between Bluntfield and this one is like this one they kind of like just put a Jason mask on a guy and fucking had him do his thing. But I really like the flow. The flow, like, and I agree with 89. Like, this could definitely be something that could get the crowd going. Reminds me of Mars, is what Ninja with a Pencil says. Like, to be totally honest, like, I really don't fucking see, like, I don't know because I never really listened to Mars. So I fucking can't make that comparison. But I dig this. You know, once again, it's a higher up maybe. Rather than the maybe on Trey Liotta. Alright, next one is Whoa by That Boy Jonesy. Only auto-tune.
Yeah, I'm smoking on gas and it smell like wool. Got a bad little bitch and a big bang roll. You a hating ass nigga, you ain't never gonna blow out the man.
Okay.
But I just didn't know. Just walked in, I took nigga hoe. She was all on me like when trying to go. Everybody know that I came in for. I collect my dough and walk out like whoa. Cut nigga off, I don't fuck with bro. If you still doing shit, I don't do no more.
What is this?
Bitch, I don't want you no more. Better leave me alone, ain't got no dough. Stepping on shit like FIFA 4. If a nigga talk crazy, I'm dropping my low. Standing on business, I'm taller than shit. I got some niggas with me who don't rap. I'm with that reaper like Billy and Manny. Smoking on packet, it harder than Manny. Walking this bitch like I'm out man Randy. Come get your hoe, she on me, get your hands. Don't play with me, nigga, play with your family. Cook up the beef like I'm stuck on a ram. Smoking on gas and it smell like wool. Got a bad little bitch and a big bang roll. You a hating ass nigga, you ain't never gonna blow. I was the man back then, but I just didn't know. Just walked in, I took nigga hoe. She was all on me like when trying to go. Everybody know that I came in for. I collect my dough and walk out like whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, this definitely feels like it's a TikTok video, in a way. But it's like, man, like, with how fast-paced all of this is, the auto-tune, the beat, like, outside of the realm of wicked shit and horrorcore, like, this sounds fucking good, you know? Maybe that's something that I really didn't give a whole lot of other people chances on, is the fact that, you know, maybe it doesn't have to be all fucking horrorcore. But, like, in a sense, like, this dude seems to be pretty fucking dope. Maybe he's got roots with the fucking Juggalos. I don't know. But that beat though, like that bass line, I like, and that was it. Like that was it. Like the video was literally a minute and a half. But I honestly, like, it looked like a very easily made fucking music video. And it looked like he was having fun with it. So, like, the editing process and all of that shit. I liked the music video. The beat I liked too. The way that the dude was rapping and shit, even for a minute and a half, that actually fucking was pretty good. Okay, so I could fucking dig it. Next one is Tony Bone with the official music video for Lunatic. We gotta check this out. I'm curious.
Turn it up a little bit. Turn it up a little bit. Turn it up a little bit.
This sounds familiar. Okay, I can see your pussy line. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is the guy I was kind of shitting on for his fucking tell me you're a juggalo without telling me you're a fucking juggalo look.
I'm going through it. Every day closer to pulling my shooting. Doing more shit than the booty, and I am not cool with it. That like a fool again, I'ma get put in the loony bin. Pleasure they moving, I screwed it. We can get wicked, depend on the mood I'm in. Turn them into food. I am not human. If you get an issue,
Okay,
then
I
play
can
with
fuck
me,
with
nigga.
this
Let's do
dude's
this
flow.
shit. We can do it if you want to defeat it. I bet you anything. They gon' take a sample of the DNA. If you begin a B-I-T-C-A, if you remain, gonna get it on the brown man. But I wear they face on mine. Young to the face had to break mankind.
Did you notice that the fucking van says free candy on the side? That's kind of funny.
I'm not there with the right mind. This start off a blow, but I'm a fucking fine. What the fuck are them talking about? My freestyle will burn everything that they write down. Like a church in the background. Have many more children, can you
This
biggest
phonetics is on point.
Get a throat cut all the way down to the handle when they butt. With a butcher knife, might get the cold cut. Christians and Catholics packed into my lunch. Yeah.
I like the beat. Even the ad-libs are fucking interesting. I mean, I'll be totally honest with you. I'm not very interested in the two bitches. Like, I just wanted to hear your voice, bro. And I know where that fucking wolf howl's coming from, fam. I'm trying to fucking figure out where the... That sounds like something out of Rammstein, to be totally honest. Like, it sounds like he fucking sampled something from Rammstein. And then the wolf howl, obviously, is the wolf pack.
Finna go cannibalistic, liquid drip incisions into the murder business. Don't got feelings, only spider senses. I don't really fit in, cause I'm so with it that I'm never gonna quit it. Nobody else around here gonna admit it, but I'm the shit, you just pissing. Finna get the night jammed to your kidney.
There's a lot of Italian going on in this music video,
what they
too.
talk, crawling around with the severed Achilles. I'ma fuck the whole while left, after cutting off one of her titties. Now a heartbeat through the chest. Too bad I break everything in my vision. Golden State Killer. If I hit them dishes, you get ripped to bits. Sick of people judging me just cause I flip the crucifix. Y'all made me sadistic, satanistic, wicked lunatic. Y'all made me sadistic, satanistic, wicked lunatic.
Okay. The beat's dope, and then like towards the end of this verse, and possibly this song, it started to sound like Juggalo rapper, with like talking about being a sadistic lunatic and making the two words rhyme. And yeah, it just felt like the trap. Like, all he had to do was just pull out a fucking stack of cash, and that would have been full blown the trap. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's like, So, like, that's definitely a high tier maybe. You know? Depends on what else is good. If I got nothing to do. And that includes sleep. Because I've got plans with the gathering. Alright, next one we got is Sit Back by Tricked Out. And this dude looks blown out in his fucking photo. Here, hold on a second. Like, he looks blew the fuck out. You see what I'm saying? Alright, so the song is called Sit Back. We're going to go ahead and check that out. Alright. He don't look stoned and sweaty right now. I was gonna say for a second, maybe.
I don't think they're ready. That's what the fuck you been waiting for. Nah.
The phrase "I don't think they're ready" implies that you're gonna drop some fire shit. Okay, since you're on third stage, I have high expectations.
They ain't ready. About to fucking kill this shit.
Straight up. Let's get it. Ah, made a new track, go play that. I'm back,
Okay.
bitch. Tricked out's back, bitch. Tricked out's back, bitch. Just made a new track, go play that. Y'all know where to fucking find my shit. Run that shit up. Let's go. Just made a new track, go play that. Should've even never have to say that. Been ripping this shit since way back. Was the white kid in the Timbs and the wave cap. Never give a fuck if you hate that. True like Will getting abused, but you don't wonder if Chris Rock thought about payback. Got slapped, made his ass fade back. No cap, I rap, but I hate rappers. Talk real tough till the slap happens. Make you quit cussing like a bad habit. Got you talking different like Dag Nabbit. Bunch of people act backwards. I smell pussy, y'all bad actors. Tell me where you get your sense of entitlement. Listen, you ain't shit till you go platinum. If you take offense to this, you ain't sensitive. Laugh, I'ma keep throwing jabs at him. Seen shit you couldn't fathom. These sheep asleep, let the wolves have them. Sleeping in so they skipping breakfast. Inbox full so they missed the message. Pack the bullshit, got me stressing. People die neglecting suggestions. Give me.
Yo, you might want to do something about that pink eye though, bro, because that don't look healthy. Aside from the pink eye, this dude's fucking like hell yeah. Like I like this shit. Like the guitar riff, I like that. The fact that there are guitars in the fucking beat. The way that he's rapping though, I like it. The sound of his voice is alright. But it's unique, I would say. So like I'm trying to give benefits of the doubt.
A moment to light the room, exposing the clothes in our life that ruin the shows that we gather at night from music. Not wax, had I to pay you to use them. Not entertaining, no, it's not amusing. Done with it, like I'm done consuming. Quit looking out life's a movie. Smoke for free, you still buying Lucy's. This is what the fuck you pay for. Run you for your bankroll. Sit back, blaze stroke.
This guy's funny.
This is what the fuck you waited for. Play this cause I say so. Sit back, blaze stroke, little bitch. This is what the fuck you paid for. Run you for your bankroll. Sit back, blaze stroke, little bitch. This is what the fuck you waited for. Play this cause I say so.
Like the arrogance in this dude, like he don't even need to or a farm, all right? Like he's got it.
So sit back, blaze.
This dude's gonna own the stage.
Little bitch. All my enemies stay strapped. Fuck with me, I state facts. Some of y'all are made to create rap. It's okay to tell your boy if he's straight trash. Support a local rapper if you flame tracks. When you celebrate, they hate that. They the ones shuffling shit to make cash. One life, why would you waste that? Agenda propaganda televised. To be civilized, you immunized. Living within government guidelines. The vaccine were incentivized. Commit crimes, or you're working to die 9 to 5. Living a lie, why survive? Feeling this vibe, time to write. Lyrics divine by design. The couple's given a sign. Living in biblical times. Witness this audio visual shrine. When you're inside the world of the blind, open your eye, wake up and see what you find. Try to pass others down the pipeline, take it or leave it. Learn the hard way when you take it and seen it.
Is it just me, or is this guy missing a fucking pinky ring and saying $100 billion? I like this dude, but I'm still gonna fucking talk trash.
They're burning all day and edible and I'll eat it. Beast I need subtitles to read this. Give me a moment to
like on the real though, like this is actually fantastic.
That we got the red knife from music, not wax, had I to pay you to use them. Not entertaining, no, it's not amusing. Done with it, like I'm done consuming.
Like, if he does this track, I'm curious to see how he's gonna own the stage.
This is what the fuck you paid for. Run you for your bankroll. Sit back, blaze strong, little bitch. This is what the fuck you waited for. Play this cause I say so. Sit back, blaze strong, little bitch. This is what the fuck you paid for. Run you for your bankroll. Sit back, blaze strong, little bitch.
Yeah, little bitch.
Fuck you waited for. Play this cause I say so. Sit back, blaze strong, little bitch.
I like his attitude. Like, to me, this just says that he's going to step on that stage, he's going to own that bitch, and just work his shit. It's going to be fantastic. So, yeah, I like, that guy gave me a lot more than I expected. No cap. Like, that's the shit. And next on the list, we got 3 more. So this next one, Underworld Assassins with the song Coloring Eden. And I realized something just now as I was reading the name of the track, as I was reading the name of the band. I thought with the first time that I saw this, at first I was like, have I ever heard of this band before? And I, you know, I don't know if you remember the first week that I was going through the list of all of the people that were performing on Third Stage before we started doing these music videos. I talked about the Underworld I said something about the Underworld Assassins, questioning myself as to whether or not I'd actually ever heard of these people. And I realized no, I have not. The name just sounds familiar because OG fucking Juggalo Brain was thinking about Liquid Assassin, and this is a completely different thing. As far as I know. All right. Here we go. Coloring Eden, Underworld Assassins. Let's do it to it, Lars. Oh, it's a slow jam. We're going to dance. We're going to slow dance to this.
Trying to let go from the get-go, but I never really found what it is, though. Can you look into the eyes?
Okay.
Motherfucker as he dies inside like a psycho, like a first show.
Oh, shit.
Lights off the first glow. No more is the same as the last time. Trying to walk the fine line, wonder when the time goes. But the day is nigh and the tide rains high, but life's a simple abortion. Gotta train my eyes if I do survive to see the distortion. Inside me lies a silhouette of deadly proportions.
Wow.
I simply cannot afford this.
Okay, shit. Like, this dude's using big words, I think. And, I'm digging the way that this is. Man, I'm wrong about that fucking slow jam shit. Tech 9 vibes, man. I don't know, like, I don't think it's tech. Like, we've seen a lot of other people that have given somewhat of tech vibes, which, the chopper style I fucking dig, but, like, I mean, like, who was it? That, the Tony Bone kid kind of fucking gave me the chopper style vibes, which I really did fuck with that. I liked Tech 9 vibes. But this definitely gives like some sort of a different fucking vibe. Like it's more emotional, I feel. It's almost like if you're thinking Tech 9, then it would be like on the tip of this ring or some shit like that.
But standing there in the shadows, I think what else could it be? You see me looking at you, I see you looking at me. Have nothing to give, this is me walking away. You asked me to break, but I will turn inside.
Never mind. I can't put my finger on this guy. What in the hell? Oh, dude, this has emotion behind it. Wow. Thank God for the lyrics. White Screamo Tech. For real, though. It's like if Tech 9 was white and he joined Linkin Park. But this is pretty fucking unique. I agree.
Trying to reach out, trying to save me. Who said I need your motherfucking safety? Never takes the time to look inside and analyze yourself. I guess I said it's fucking easy to blame me. Now you hate me, doing every little thing just to break me. But I was made to sail from the depths of hell. So swell your malice to shape me. But the days grow old and the thing gets snow. So now I'm walking away. Gotta take control and I won't be home, but I can live through the day.
Like, this literally sounds like a fucking breakup. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really look at this, it sounds like a breakup. Like, dude had to fucking bounce off.
You see the silhouette is rising, it will be here to stay. Let's see how you handle the monster I've been keeping at bay.
Oh.
But standing there in the shadows, I think what else could it be? You see me looking at you, I see you looking at me. Have nothing to give, this is me walking away. You asked me to break, but I will turn inside. I want the world alone.
Okay. That beat is fucking interesting. Like, it's got that little synth thing, but it's mostly piano and not as much bass as a lot of the other ones. Dude, like, this is fantastic. it kind of makes me curious to see what other shit this group could have. It's almost like if Alazul Ilu had feelings, you know. But yeah, this is a very interesting one. Like, okay, I can fuck with this one. I like this. Like, you know, it definitely pulls at the heartstrings and shows off some sort of fucking emotion, which I can fuck with. Like, this is, I don't know what other words I can fucking use. Now, that definitely, like, I'm down for that. You know, like, it depends on if I'm feeling it. You know, for a lot of these, you know, I guess I would say if I'm really feeling the necessary need to fucking watch this performance, it really depends on how I'm feeling that day at that moment. Or maybe just curiosity will strike, but it's definitely not a no for sure. I'm not gonna watch this motherfucker, you know. Like it's definitely somewhere on the list. All right, so this next one, I've been wanting to watch this music video for months, but because of other things that I've wanted to talk about with like politics or Juggalo happenings and all the other stuff on this channel that I fucking normally talk about, I've just pushed it back and pushed it back and pushed it back and pushed it back. But now I have no choice but to fucking watch this next video because Willie Hayes is performing at the gathering of the Juggalos. And luckily, the music video that he made, Lord Hayes, is the official music video that they put on for Willie Hayes and Fago Game. So here we go. And Willie Hayes is the homie as well. Like, I've been wanting to watch this music video for quite some time. Like, months have passed. No shit, they got a whole ass fucking director. Bro, this is already more than what I was expecting just on the music video alone. Bro! Dude. Damn, dude. Willie Hayes in The Exorcism. Dude, the tempo changed.
Now they lay them down to sleep. They pray Lord Hayes, they sold to keep. And if they die before they wake, they pray Lord Hayes, they sold to take.
Bro.
They sold to take. They sold to take. They pray Lord Hayes. They sold to take.
Yo, everything about this music video and the sound of it in and of itself is just fantastic. Like, dude, where the fuck did you get the production for this? Holy shit! Fago Gang got money, dog. Yes. Bro. Dude, it's so fucking phenomenal hearing this shit. Like, for two reasons. One, I love the fact that that staticiness of the fucking lyrics is kicking in. It's really showing like emotion and fucking everything with that shit, like with the song in and of itself. Like it's definitely setting off something with that. Secondly, the first time I ever watched Willie Hayes fucking do anything involving music was actually during the fucking the fucking Gathering in the Matrix. And it like going from the Fago Gang song to this is a huge fucking change up. And I'm not saying that in a negative light either. I'm fucking vibing to this. Like this is fucking creepy. And I like it. Scare me, Daddy Hayes, scare me. That girl needs an exorcism. Bro, did they hire a contortionist for that role? Dude. Yo, this is phenomenal. Man, there was, like, this dude's put in fucking work. Swallow your soul, swallow your soul. Wow. Still got a minute left in this music video. I wonder what else is going to be done. Like, dude, like this whole piece is just interesting as hell. I think the song's done, but now I kind of want to watch what happens. Oh, she found the magic mushroom. Yeah, this is definitely something out of Evil Dead. But, oh, Jesus Christ. Dude. Somebody blow into the VCR. Something's happened. Something's happening to the tape. Right? It definitely kind of gives that Wyatt 6 feel to it. It's definitely on some Wyatt family shit. Although that outro there should probably had a seizure warning or something, but whatever. But dude, like that. Okay, so like, dude, Willie Hayes has stepped up his game since the last time I fucking heard him. This was fantastic. And I'm sure that there's still like other shit that homie's got that will fucking just kill it. All right, we got one last track. I actually timed this pretty well, to be totally honest, because it's like 10 to midnight. We got the last video, and it's, let's see, what is it? Yeah, Warwolf by Zombie Cult. It's a 4-minute video. Damn, I timed this fucking good. All right, here we go. Let's check it out. All right, do something for me, fam. Do you have a permit to do this? I don't think you do. Some tells me you don't. I mean, unless it's on your fucking driveway. Okay.
You know how I stayed alive this long? All these years.
Alright, so if this is edited poorly, we have Gallo Saint to blame.
Fear. The spectacle of fearsome acts.
Oh, damn.
Somebody steals from me, I cut off his hands. He offends me, I cut out his tongue. He rises against me, I cut off his head, stick it on a pike. Raise it high up so no one on the streets can see.
What the Cuphead?
That's what preserves the order of things.
Cause I'm a werewolf. The flow raw backwards. Keep your head bang and make your whole jaw fracture. Werewolf. The flow raw backwards. Keep your head bang and make your whole jaw fracture.
I think they might be juggalos. Like, on that juggalo tip. Something just tells me. I like the editing, though.
I'm a werewolf. My flow raw as 8 balls. It's war dog done to break jaws. I hate y'all. My metaphors will break the thin ice that you skate on. Causing 5 county blackouts every time I have a brainstorm. Kreyz store, spray some Agent Orange and stay sore. If you really need the cloud, what the fuck you need to wait for? You could get your legacy erased with all that raincore. Red dot headshot. Fuck, I need to aim for my code. We've been crazy and aloof. We locked away in the booth. And we've been waiting for you. Cause we've been patiently waiting. The incantations of saving the time takes away you finally face the face.
I like the flow.
And there's no place for you to lay. Why pretend I'm a stranger? The ancient monster you've angered. The way you mock is tasteful. You can clinch your rosary tight. It's not gonna save you. You're not
What is this
gonna be able to
reminding
break the
me
darkest
of?
sun that I pray to. Dog, I'm not gonna flop the plot. Picking some non shit and obnoxious that they don't wanna listen. I'm chopped liver and it's obvious that you won't get it and throw distance. They say they don't feel it and turn around and go silly. Cause I'm a werewolf. The flow raw backwards. Keep your head bang and make your whole jaw fracture.
Okay, we're definitely going to be seeing these motherfuckers at that Fago launching contest. I'm pretty sure of it.
The flow raw backwards. Keep your head bang and make your whole jaw fracture.
I'm chopping them down like scissor and laying them out. Always spitting like I got a bad taste in my mouth. Done with the basic shit now. What you talking about? It's obvious how you just in the shit for the clout. You been down with the clown. You just clowning around. They sick of us. Ain't no getting rid of us now. Ridiculous.
You know, that's the second time I've heard somebody mention clout in this song. So I'm guessing that they're talking about a couple of people who are just a bunch of clout chasers.
How we got such a sick in the sound.
I don't know.
Switch up a style so we can stick with the crowd because we are who we are. It'll remain the same. Zombie culture gang, fucking up the game. It's fucking with your mental when they say our name. That's why every time you see us, you hide your face. Cause I'm a werewolf. My raw like my pre-rolls. Penmanship sick, my rhyme panties chemo. Where's the bags of cash they think I have? I need
This is an
those.
interesting
Your
beat.
boy trying to reach goals. But I'm a werewolf, I'm already doing that. I don't even need a bag. Think I should bring it back. I'm a werewolf. You don't want me getting mad, make sure you regretting that. Please don't make me show my ass, I'm a werewolf. I'll shut this motherfucker down, I'm the real king of horrorcore. Where's my motherfucking crown? I'm here to eat you, look identity.
Oh, shit. Did you hear that line? I'm the real king of horrorcore. Where's my fucking crown at? Oh, shit. Who's he fucking talking about? Probably some fucking gimpy looking fuckhead who thinks he's the king of horrorcore. And refuses to fucking gather because people, said unkind things about him on the internet. Hold on a second. Let's rewind it a couple seconds.
Don't want me getting mad, make sure you regretting that. Please don't make me show my ass, I'm a werewolf. I'll shut this motherfucker down, I'm the real king of horrorcore. Where's my motherfucking crown? I'm here to eat you, look identical to me now. I'm not here to play games, so put the fucking checkers down. I'm a werewolf, my flow raw, spell it backwards. Keep your head banging, make your whole jaw fracture, bastards. I'm your fucking daddy now. So I better never see you acting out, cause I'm a werewolf. The flow raw back.
Like that line, it feels a little bit misleading with the whole "I'm your motherfucking daddy now." It's like, dude, Tricked Out might have a thing to fucking say, because like, not trying to fucking elevate any beef or anything like that, but just looking at the video from Tricked Out versus this one, Tricked Out's got that fucking swag. And I'm not trying to fucking be hateful about it, you know what I'm saying? Just saying. It just looked like Tricked Out had more swag. But then again, it might just have something to do with the editing of this video. But I like the sound of this beat. The way that they're fucking rapping to it is pretty fucking dope too. Okay. And it just ended abruptly like that. Like, honestly, like, you could tell that Zombie Cult right here is having fun with what they're doing. But it's like, for a song like this, like, I don't know, they, like, for a first time hearing Zombie Cult, you know, like, the Werewolf song is, like, very unwicked, and it's very self-serving. So, I don't know, it's just like the name doesn't match the feel, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that they're bad, you know, it is what it is. It's actually not that bad. I fucking, like, I can vibe with that if I'm, like, looking for some daytime fun. And I have, you know, so I might check that out. And that's the fucking end of the playlist. That's literally everybody that's on third stage. 3 weeks we've been on the third stage shit, you know? I mean, I've been, you know, and we've had some good ones, we've had some bad ones. I might have to fucking check again and see which ones I'm willing to check out. I'm looking forward to seeing what the itinerary is going to be. And I think next week we're going to have to start looking at some iconic ninjas, even though they're not done yet. Like, they're done with one section of the iconic stage, but they're not fully done with the nighttime stage, I believe. So, yeah, next week we're going to have to look at more fucking ninjas and see where it's going on. All right, let's kick off of this. I had fun this week. Like, man, there were a lot more bangers in this batch than in the last couple of batches. So I'm looking forward to seeing what all is going on. There's definitely some that I'm going to watch regardless as to whether or not I said something negative. Just for the sake of fucking showing the fan that support. And maybe buy a t-shirt when I'm there. Who knows? As long as they've got fucking Square, I think I might be good. Because I don't carry cash. But anyways, I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you guys for coming in, watching, participating up in the chat, and I appreciate you guys that were dropping the fucking dollars and everything. Unnerving Brain and Ninja with a Pencil. Appreciate you motherfuckers. And the new fucking sub as well, Orphan Rabbit. Really love that shit. Thank you guys. I'll be back next week. We're going to watch more videos. We'll watch some ninjas from the iconic stage that are going to be performing, I believe, during the daytime. So let's see what's what. All right, I'm out this bitch. You guys have a good one. Deuces, y'all.